This is a Headgum podcast.
Welcome to another brand new episode of All Fantasy Everything, the podcast that fantasy drafts anything and everything from the world of pop culture. On this episode, we're drafting Stevies.
Get your fucking hand out of the way.
Our guest today
I'll tickle your dick off.
is comedian, actor, podcaster.
I took it off myself.
Jon Gabrus.
Hi, we're just four grown men in hats.
Just four hat guys having hat conversations.
We all have heads of hair under here too.
We all do, yeah,
Which is
yeah.
not something like guys our age are supposed to have.
No, we're really mocking a big group of our followers.
Yeah, bald podcast listeners.
Bald
Yeah.
podcast listeners, which is
Dude, I'm just like you. Whenever bro, we're a little different.
we have calendar on it.
We're not 100% similar. Okay?
I'm going to meet up with a bunch of other bald podcast listeners.
You would love them. Trust me, they're just like you. We're all super funny. Read drunk and loud.
Do you ever bald dudes is one group of guys who you're like, I kind of get why you're so mad about it. Like, you ever talk to bald dudes and it starts...
You got to tread carefully with this conversation.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
you ever
shit, I'm
talk
getting
to
a bunch
bald
of
dudes and they're like,
texts.
there's no bald dudes on sitcoms or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I
I see what you're saying. Why they're mad about their treatment in society.
Yeah. Bald dudes are not happy about it.
There's not a lot of positive outside of your Jason Stathams.
And you gotta
you're-
be jacked and know karate.
And you're the NBA. There's not a lot of positive bald representation
for white guys.
for white
Yeah,
guys.
that's just about to
We're
say.
killing it.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso,
Delroy
Yeah.
Lindo.
Delroy Lindo, two great Italian men.
Eyes closed, you tell me a man's name is Delroy Lindo. I think he's
I think he's in Mos Eisley Cantina. I don't know where else to put him.
Yeah, I
Delroy
think he's
Lindo.
doing the Kessel run in 8 parsecs.
How long do you think it would take you to casually work in Delroy Lindo to a conversation with a stranger and they thought you weren't kidding? You know what I mean? You can't just walk up and be like, you ever heard of Delroy Lindo? Like, it's gotta work its way
Like,
in
is that
there.
a hotel in the marina? And you're like, no, it's a fucking legendary actor.
it's actually a Krav Maga move.
He's got him
really
in the Delroy Lindo. This doesn't look good for either fighter at this point.
My grandmother started, the dementia was getting pretty bad, so we actually put her up in Delroy Lindo, and it's been beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Really
spot down
Delroy and my Lindos with these prices over here. So when does a tequila cost $15?
Hola, yo estoy Delroy Lindo.
there. He means he's from Ray Lindo.
Delroy Nadar and two Lindo.
A mi derecho, Delroy Lindo. Y a mi izquierda, Ving Rhames.
To my right is Delroy Lindo, and to my left is Ving Rhames.
That's a party.
That'll get you in a club.
And I'm a white guy with hair.
Yo soy un güero con pelo.
You think they've met though, right?
Who?
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy and Ving. Were we not just talking
Unless
about this
it's
like
a
2 days ago?
designated survivor situation.
They're not allowed to
they
be
can't
in
be
the
on
They
the
can't
same
be in the
plane.
same place at the same time. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think, if Delroy Lindo's walking onto a plane and they're like, I'm sorry, sir, Ving Rhames is on this plane. He's like, I get it. I'll
Yeah,
get
we,
the next
we
one.
can't do another American Pie. So.
Yeah. I'll see you when I see you, Ving. They ain't let me on.
You guys listen to the new Don McLean song, Chocolate Pie?
Yeah.
About 3 famous black celebrities who died in a plane crash. It's Ving Rhames, Delroy Lindo, and Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, baby.
Oh man. I made a joke and then I laughed at it before I got to say it. I was going to say chocolate pie. I got a 3-day pass to that when I got a debit card.
But that's a callback to something that wasn't on air.
They didn't even know we were doing that.
Chocolate Pie.
Chocolate pie.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know my phone was playing it. Sorry.
You see those pictures of Ronnie Coleman wearing his suits that he had tailored for him when he was buff?
That's a
so
bummer.
awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, he's little now.
His body makes me feel bad.
Yeah, well,
But not in the way that it would have 20 years ago.
No, he'll get you both ways.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what happens when you're a fucking cop.
Yeah.
Up top. Got him.
Your legs will atrophy fucking hard if you're a cop who fucking hack squats 900 pounds for
God
reps
did
also.
I'll bring a gun wherever I want, snitch.
There are kids who make millions of dollars opening up Legos online. Fucking Ronnie Coleman had to keep his cop job, and he was the best bodybuilder in the world, and he had to have a day job. And Arnold and Franco Colombo did construction for like 12 years while they were on the top of their game winning bodybuilding.
And he looked like a stripper cop. Did you ever seen him in the cop uniform?
Oh, yeah.
It for sure looks like he's...
Because that's just what pants look like on him.
Yeah,
There's not like pants that fit.
He would have caught John Connor.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He would have fucking picked the motorcycle out. He would have went head to head with the T800.
John Connor would have came to him. I mean, he's just sitting in the mall.
Sorry, buddy.
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Excuse me, officer, you look dope as hell. Can you teach me how to be like you?
I'm not trying to be like you.
I'm Ian Carmel Mouse, Sean Jordan, David
Jesus, I
Board.
thought you were going to punch a hole in my tummy.
Did you?
Did you see me go down?
I did see you go down.
Is that a Taekwondo move?
Training of the dark arts, my friend.
Defensive maneuver. Sean Kwando.
What happens when you listen to ICP a bunch when you're in middle school?
Whoop, and then you whoop, and then you whoop, and then you whoop, and then they enter the dark carnival. Is that what? You should cheat. I bet if you taught an ICP-based Taekwondo class, people would take it.
Clown Kwando?
Clown Kwando. Clown Kwando Joe.
I liked her on chocolate pie.
Clown Kwando Joe was second team All Big 12 for Arizona State last year. I don't know if you guys...
What?
I don't want juggalos to know karate. You only get one of those skills. You can be a juggalo, or you can know karate.
Yeah, juggalos learning karate is like having all those weight benches in the prison.
Yeah.
Are we doing the wrong? Are we teaching the wrong thing? The wrong.
Should these be yoga mats? Maybe.
Yeah, right.
I would venture to say that there are probably a lot of juggalos who know karate.
Oh yeah.
How many people know karate confidently?
I learned
In
Taekwondo
America.
and got into ICP, so it's a natural progression for me.
Where are we putting the karate bar?
Right
This is a different idea. I think we should open a karate bar.
Oh
Going
my
in the
God! We're
basement.
gonna open a place called the Dojo.
Yeah.
And just padded grounds and just guys get drunk and like grapple and shit.
You can just fight.
You can break bricks for
You
money.
can fight anybody in there. It's fair game. It's legal. If you're
Everything's
drunk in the
breakable.
dojo, you can spar.
They have styrofoam nunchucks and stuff all over the place.
This sucks. I fucking played D&D and did Taekwondo in 1994 and was beat relentlessly for it by everyone. Now the coolest shit in the world is karate and D&D.
And D&D.
And I'm a podcaster and a D&D player, and I'm broke. What the fuck?
Now they're like Joe Manganiello's playing D&D with
Of
like...
course. Hold on, Sofia Vergara. I'll be right there. I'm playing D&D with my boys.
I've run him.
Do you think she knows what D&D is?
I think she knows what D&D is for sure.
I think she knows what
She knows
double
what all
Ds
the
are.
D's are.
Take the high five out. I can't believe we did that.
4 hat guys.
Take the high five out.
I'm
Remember to
breathing in
take
testosterone.
cut the high five into later when I do a worse joke.
Say something positive about how God's a woman and then put it back in.
Yeah.
God's a fucking woman with big naturals.
Big jugs.
God's playing D&D up there.
If God was a woman, God would have big naturals.
Fat natties, yeah.
Yeah. She would not.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Or small naturals. She just would not get surgery.
No, absolutely not.
If she did, she'd have the best in the business.
I can't tithe to you if you got a BBL.
Although if we're all created in God's image, and some people will maybe created in God's image, and maybe that the question is, if there are people with BBLs and breast implants, and they too are created in God's image, then does God have a set of naturals and a set of fakes?
She's got 4.
Well,
Yeah.
God doesn't have all
Like a-
the
Total
pregnant
recall
pit bull.
God.
Yeah.
total recall. God.
Does God just have everything that all of us have? If we are Isaac, you were in the church.
Yeah, but my theology schooling does not extend as far.
You're
as
talking about God's jugs?
No.
I think God has a bandolier of every color dick.
Like a Chewbacca thing. I just got every race.
Every
creed and
race
color.
of
With a
dick.
dick caster.
Would God use a Jewish dick? Would a Christian God use a Jewish dick or a Muslim dick?
Ian?
Ooh.
I think that God does have that dick option.
Yeah.
I think God's uncut. I think Jesus is circumcised.
Jesus is circumcised. You know Manny Faces from Master of the Universe, He-Man? I think he's got that with dicks. And I think he can switch.
I remember.
Which dick flops out.
I remember Manny Faces.
Flop, flop.
Making the other He-Man actually punch him in the face so it would turn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it if that wasn't happening. I'd be like, you gotta actually.
What would you do if you found out God was real, but his penis is smaller than yours?
A loving God, a fair God. Thanks.
That's a New Testament God for sure.
Thanks
Because
for
Old Testament God is a huge dick,
Yeah.
and he lets you know about
I think that's
it.
a Gnostic God. That's the Gospel of Thomas God.
Probably playing Green Day.
Yeah, like doubting Thomas.
Doubting
like, yeah,
Thomas.
right. Let me see your dick.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way,
come on,
it's
man.
small.
Yeah.
And you today will betray me 3 times, Peter. 3
that the-
times I'll tell you my dick is huge, and you'll.
Peter-
Yeah. Peter was like,
It's not that big.
3 times
Peter
you
told
told
the
me
Pharisees he's got a little dick.
Yeah. Hey, Judas is running around with a picture of God's dick on his phone. He's trying to sell it for 30 silver.
Judas does that.
Judas is on OnlyFans. That's what he's doing.
Judas saw God getting out of the pool though, and that's not really like fair play,
That
right?
we don't have ratings on what the temperature of the pool was.
We didn't know
Yeah,
how warm
no,
the
they
pool
didn't
was.
have heated pools then.
But it did turn to wine, and everyone thought it was because he pissed and it had like the PPC in it. But
Yeah, it wasn't like cool like we think it was.
yeah, right, everyone's kind of like, it kind of reeks of Merlot at this party now.
Cool, thanks, Jesus. Gee, I don't even know how to clean that.
He ruined my white bathing suit. Of course, we're all wearing linen bathing suits.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sean Cougar Mel Jordan is here. What do you have to tell people about, buddy?
Eau Claire, Wisconsin, first week in October. Second week in October, Grand Rapids, Michigan with Kyle Kinane. Third week in October, Rapid City, South Dakota. And that's it.
Beautiful.
For now.
David Borey's here. Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram.
No dates right now. Just special September 9th, 800-pound gorilla on YouTube.
It's out.
It's out.
John
Oh.
Gabrus.
Go watch it.
No live dates, but you can get the Gino Lombardo physical media tape at gino.gabrus.com. All 30 episodes of the semi-scripted Gino Lombardo series. Full series arc, full season arcs, and very cool art done by a local Long Island artist. That's gino.gabrus.com.
What's the form of physical media?
It's a cassette tape that pulls out with a USB with all 30 episodes on it. But I did like liner
fucking
notes
sick.
and like all that stuff and like custom art and shit for it.
Yep.
So I'm
that's
obsessed with
amazing.
physical media now. For some reason, I have more space in my life for it. All right,
I've gotten very in.
We all got so much more serious from the conversation from like a minute ago about God with the penises.
Yeah,
And then we
yeah.
all just talking about our plugs like, all right, let's fucking get it.
We
go.
came out of hyperspace.
Yeah.
People will think there must have been some transition stuff. Where will everyone be? I've gotten really into physical media in the last year. Yeah.
I think streamers have really taught us a lesson. They're like, like you pay pigs, enjoy.
Yeah.
And they keep raising the prices. And I'm eventually like, I think I have Popstar Never Stop Stopping on like 6 different things. I'm like, I have the Blu-ray. It's just in storage.
If
Now
I
gotta
can't find Blow streaming, I get furious sometimes. I'm like, if I
no,
could
no,
just
you
have
gotta
it,
call a guy to get blown.
I just run up and start sniffing the TV.
It's not one of the things they have on Amazon.
Dude, they got it streaming now. You don't have to have a guy come over your house and talk for 6 hours.
You don't have to get in anybody's car.
Yeah. You don't have to text a guy whose name is in your phone as Charlie Vegas.
Yeah. You don't have to think about how to open the conversation. You working? Is that weird? Yeah.
Not fake offering
Like the
anybody.
first thing
What's
they
the
say-
text before you ask for Coke? Is
Yeah.
always like, oh
Hey.
shit, man, you still got that lizard? Like something off the last text you saw?
No,
Like,
I was thinking about getting samurai swords too. Anyways,
Sending him a picture of a snowflake emoji, like the cop's not gonna know. Like,
Anyway, you still a Coke dealer?
holy shit, those Raiders, huh? Okay, text back if you're near a cop.
Yeah.
Coke dealers love the Raiders. For sure.
yeah. Well, Al Davis, that's the cocainist sports owner of all time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, because he gives Coke to his barber.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
All right. I'll close your eyes and cut my hair.
Here's hedge clippers and a fucking kilo. Cut my hair.
Don't stop until you're numb.
To his barber before a haircut. You want some Coke?
You can see me, Ian Carmel, on Instagram, Ian Carmel on Blue Sky. You can watch my special, Comfort Beyond God's Foresight. Also on 800-Pound Gorilla. David and I are label mates now.
Hey, Death Row.
Check that out if you haven't seen it. You can buy my book, T-Shirt Swim Club, or you can listen to the audiobook if you want. You can get it from a library. Check that out too. I have no live dates or anything like that to promote. Now let's podcast. Start recording now, Isaac.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all that stuff was just to placate our egos. We could talk about my book all day. That's the last thing we talk about. But instead, we are here to fantasy draft Stevies.
Oof.
Okay.
Stevies.
I'm very excited for this draft.
Now, was this Patreon?
It was one of the Patreon ones.
That makes a little more sense because Sean texted me. He's like, "We're thinking about doing Steve's, or if you have any other pitches." I pitched a bunch back. He's like, "How do you feel about Steve's?" I was like,
what were your pitches?
Oh, they were all done. They were
great. It was it was like I was just thinking about everyone sleeping. I'm like, what's gonna be the easy one? What's gonna be
right?
Sean texted us last night. I think I was in bed. I think it was at like midnight or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I happen to just be absolutely baked, having fallen asleep watching The Burbs for work.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a 43-year-old man. That's what I was doing late at night for work.
Isn't it crazy that these are our jobs?
I love it.
It's really
And
wonderful.
then
bonkers.
Then my job switched to Googling Steve's in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Tangential. We got a bunch of texts from Sean like, what do you think about this? And then just like, I'm making an executive decision. It was just like, blah, 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 blah. It was like, all right, Steve's.
It felt like you were spiraling.
Wide open.
I threw in some of the other ones. I was, whatever.
We'll just
I was
have to
having
have
a
you
rough.
back.
I was having a rough night. My mind was elsewhere last night.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
just for me, it was an easy one.
Yeah, you were watching that 9/11
Trying to get
documentary.
cocaine out of this
Sean was watching Zeitgeist
He was
too.
watching Loose Change again.
Talking to the neighbors. Get in here. Get in here.
Sean was hearing that jingle jangle, if you know what I mean.
We watched Zeitgeist 1 and 2 together, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
The old
God.
apartment. And we were just sitting there like,
Back to back?
Back to
yeah,
back.
and it's like, we're like, I can't say they're not making points.
I think we were eating like
It's
Blue
so
Bonnet
dangerous.
ice cream and
So-
drinking Mountain
Jesus
Dew, watching
Christ.
Zeitgeist.
So dangerous.
Well,
Yeah.
on like day 3 of the pandemic, we were locked in the house. I had just gotten a Volcano the second the pandemic hit. I was like,
Nice.
I got a PS5 and a Volcano. And I'm like, oh, let me watch this hyper-normalization doc everyone tells me about. I was like, not the time. I like ruined my wife's day. I was like, yo, do you have any idea? It's like, we are locked in the fucking house together and now I'm getting radicalized.
You're not in control. You understand.
What's this preparing us for?
We can't go back out there.
And it is funny to bring that up based on 2025.
Yeah,
now.
dude, I know.
Guy was correct.
He was making a lot of sense.
I've never seen it.
You haven't seen Hypernormalization?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's a fucking good one.
Yes. What's the guy's name again?
Adam Curtis.
Adam Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Firsty.
Maybe I'll go bum myself out.
Go
tonight.
bum yourself out. No, you
Yeah.
need to watch fucking
Yeah, you gotta
Braveheart
watch
tonight.
Braveheart.
He's
Oh, you
never
haven't watched
seen
Braveheart?
He's never
Never
seen
seen
Braveheart.
Yeah, that'll bum
I'm
you
so
out.
jealous that you get to like.
It's a me movie too.
Yeah.
Braveheart is like something
He
I would
hates
like. I think.
Jews.
I just love it. I love it. Oh, I don't even know Mel Gibson as an actor. I just listen to his voicemails.
The philosopher Mel
Listen to his wife, the voicemails he leaves his wife. I love him from that.
The recording artist Mel Gibson.
No wonder the Malibu police let him do whatever he wants.
Mel Gibson, the cheeseburger guy. That guy's in movies.
The rapper? The avant-garde rapper Mel Gibson?
He's got to be a rapper. He uses a lot of the same vocab.
Is it Melvin?
Melvin Gibson is so funny.
Melvin Gibson?
Because I don't know.
Is
Melanie?
it Melvin Gibson? Let me look it up.
It would be crazy.
It's
if it was
melatonin?
Caramel?
No. It's
It's Carmel Gibson.
Carmel. Mel? It's just Mel.
That's the
Mel
most Australian shit.
Columcille Gerard Gibson.
His first name is just Mel, but he has 2 middle names.
Two
Yeah.
middle names that are Buck as hell. Columcille?
Columcille?
Not to I would hate to speak bad about Mel Gibson, but he was not born in Australia. He's from
Right.
Westchester County, New York.
Yeah.
What?
His dad won Jeopardy and moved the whole family to Australia when he was like 2 years old.
So he's American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
born American, raised in Australia.
I don't know why, but that makes me really angry.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what it's like. Stolen Aussie valor. or
Yeah,
something.
we've been sold
But
a
he
false
did
bill.
have the.
He
the
grew up
Road
there.
Warrior. He had the thing.
Well, he grew up
He grew
there.
up
like,
there.
you know what I mean?
He had
I
the
think
accent. You can hear it in like Lethal Weapon even.
I saw a tanker that could hold that gasoline. Remember when he said that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Starting to sound like Ziggy. Yeah, you can hear in Lethal Weapons. Oh, you guys. Like, it'll slide into it.
Yeah.
You're like, you're not an Australian in this fucking movie, dude.
Eeny, meeny, moiny, mow.
It's a good thing our politics align. Otherwise, I'd probably get mad at him.
Yeah, I
for
might
that.
have to write you off.
His grandfather was a millionaire tobacco businessman from the southern United States.
That's evil.
Lethal
That's
Weapon
evil.
starring Daniel Glover and Melvin Gibson.
Just Mel, baby.
Is his real name just Danny?
No, he lives in Lake. He's a Lake.
It's
He's a
actually
Portland guy.
Daniel.
Hold, please.
He's a Portland guy, right?
He lives there.
LaDaniel?
Dan, who am I looking at?
Danny Glover.
Dan Glover, yeah.
He's from San Francisco.
LaDaniel Glover.
LaDaniel Old Glove Tomlinson. Danny Glover is named Danny Glover.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's Daniel on his birth certificate, but you know,
It must be.
SAG makes you pick that name for good too.
Right.
You know, like Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas. But he couldn't pick that because there was already a Michael Douglas.
I thought it was Buster Keaton.
His real name was
His real
Buster.
name is Buster Douglas.
Buster-
That's what's really confusing.
If Michael Keaton fought Mike Tyson,
Albert Brooks's real name is Albert Einstein.
Right.
Really?
Yes. And Bob,
Einstein,
his
yeah.
brother. Yeah.
what's Vin Diesel's real name again?
Vincent Diesel.
Vincent Diesel.
No, it's like
Mark Sinclair.
Mark Sinclair. That's
Oh,
what it is.
right.
Yeah.
So
I
crazy.
thought it was Vincenzo Di Sorelli.
Yeah. Giovanni Fiorplice. Well, hell yeah. What are we doing? We're fucking drafting Steves.
Steve.
We're drafting Steves. Now, the way we determine the order of this draft is a rollicking game of rock, paper, scissors played between the three of you. And we throw on shoot. All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Gabrus wins. A natural.
do,
Paper
a
against
natural.
2 rocks.
A natural victory.
John, as the winner, it is incumbent upon you to determine the order of today's draft. But before you do that, I will remind you it is a serpentine draft.
And what is that?
That's a great question.
It's like Gomez Adams kissing up and down Morticia's arm.
So he does
Oh,
double at the wrist and double at the shoulder.
Katamia.
Yes.
Man, he was horny, huh?
They were horny as
they
hell.
were-
Have you
that
seen
was-
Morticia, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't play her out like Peg Bundy, though. At least Morticia was like supposed to be.
Yeah,
No,
she was
they
were-
a
But
smoke.
Peg
yeah.
Bunny, I thought Al was the only one who thought she wasn't hot. Like,
I
did
think-
By the way,
everybody else in the
Al
world?
was also, he's in really good shape in that show. Like they make him a
Yeah,
schlub.
he
He's like
tried out for the Colts.
he played for the Steelers.
He
In
tried
re-
out for the
That
Steelers.
actual dude.
He played for him.
Yeah.
He played for him?
Something he played for him, and he was in training camp or whatever. And then they were going to extend his contract, or no, they were going to send him to be maybe a Colt, whatever. They're like, we found you a team to play for, and then he was like, no, I'm going to be an actor. And then he moved to New York.
You're talking
But,
about
like,
Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
My
He had a
father's
roster
career
spot.
to professional football, acting.
It's crazy because he fought. He was a fighter. I mean, like a bar fighter.
This used to be who our leading men were in Hollywood. They were like, he was a Marine.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
an archer, a poet.
Yeah.
He thought acting was gay and then got into
had to
it
give-
when he realized he was also gay.
Yeah.
He had to give veneers because
It's like an absolute renaissance man, and now it's like he was friends with Logan Paul, and now he has an Amazon Prime movie.
Have you fucking A? Have you ever looked into Chris Christopherson's life
Another
and
great
career?
one, yeah.
Crazy.
Really?
He was a Rhodes Scholar. Hold on. I gotta
Him and Bill Clinton.
I learned
Deuce of 'em.
probably about a year ago on this show that it's not ROAD scholar, by the way.
Ooh.
Thought it was Rhodes scholar.
Yeah, that's what you call your stand-up.
Like you're on the
right?
road a bunch. Yeah, I'm the Rhodes
Yeah.
I'm a
scholar.
bit of a road scholar. You can catch me in Bismarck next weekend.
If enough people didn't know that I didn't actually know that, that would be a good name for the next special. And now they'd be like, well, you're just showing us how dumb you are again. We remember.
Yeah. God, so he's just got a crazy life. He was so good at like football and rugby union and track that he was in one of those SI like up and coming, you know where they're like, this guy's just like an amazing athlete, and they just wrote about him.
Yeah, I used to always wish I could be in that in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
So
yeah.
Chris Christopherson was one of those, and then he was a Rhodes Scholar, and then he like wrote he's just like wrote
What do you have
songs
to
from
do to be a Rhodes
He
Scholar?
went to U.S. Army Ranger School and completed helicopter pilot training.
What?
See, now this is who needs to hang out with Blade.
And he was a
Yeah,
highwayman,
That's
right?
the real Whistler.
Yeah.
Eventually.
That's my Whistler.
He thought it was a dog.
He used to fly workers to and from oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico, and he would write new songs while
Gulf
he
of
was
America.
Gulf of America. Sorry.
Sorry.
And he would write new
Be a
songs like while he
patriot.
was flying back and forth.
Is that what? Wait, what?
Yes. After being a Rhodes Scholar,
Just
instead of
picture.
like taking a job at like, Goldman Sachs, he was like, I'm just going to fly helicopter. He became an Army Ranger and then flew helicopters to and from oil rigs.
Steve McQueen was like, I'm going to race cars.
Yes.
And now, like, our mega celebrities are like, I'm going to launch a mobile phone company. You're like, oh, fucking cool. Like,
I own a soccer team.
Awesome.
billionaires zoom out from fucking movie stars. Billionaires used to have to at least launch museums, so we hated them less.
Yeah.
And now billionaires just do podcasts
Yeah.
instead. It's fucking crazy. The Sacklers were absolute villains, but they built wings of museums.
They had museums in there.
Elon can't even make a fucking donation to the fucking Smithsonian Air and Space Museum.
To be fair, his museum would suck.
It would absolutely
Yeah,
suck.
it would be memes.
It's a meme museum.
Yeah.
It's a meme museum. My son's XZ loves it. Fuck you.
This is a pretty pro Elon podcast.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
He always texts me if we dog him out. He's like, bro.
I wish Rust Cole could sit down with him and just say, "You're gonna want to kill yourself." Yeah. I just rewatched True Detective season 1. So
Okay,
my Rust Cole refs are on fire.
That was weird. Okay, I like it.
Season 1, man.
God, it's fucking heavy.
Gabrus, with that in mind, what will the order of today's draft be? You get to pick.
Oh, okay. I thought, all right. Well, let's do, we'll start David and go left to right for the viewers at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
John, Ian, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I remember
Ian,
it.
John,
Yeah.
David, John, Ian, Sean, David, John, Ian, Sean. David, you have the first pick in the Steves.
How many do we end up doing on this?
5 each.
Five each. Yeah.
Now,
20 total.
before we get into this,
In case you don't know what 5 times 4 is, idiot.
That was crazy.
You gotta go 5 each, 20 total. Why would I say that?
So it's 20 total? Okay, that's
20
all I need
total.
to know is the total. That helps me.
I can figure it out from there.
I'll do the math. I'll do the rest of the math from 20 back down.
It's any less than 100 total.
All right, yeah,
Yeah,
got it.
all
So
right.
if we're doing 20 total. 20.
Steves. Now, there are Steve adjacent names. Stevens.
Yeah.
Stevies.
Stevie's.
Isaac says no.
I don't think they should count. I think it should be Steve.
Hard Steve.
Okay, because even
No,
a Steven.
I
don't
like
think so.
hardcore Steve.
Hard Steves.
Hard Steves makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I said all of us in this. I said loose. Did we not say loose?
You said loose.
I can go hard.
We were
I can
disagree.
go hard. I did say to him, I did text back, Stevens only?
Yeah.
Do Stevens account? He goes, whatever your mind desires, bro, or something like that.
He was on a different wave last night.
I'm down to keep it strict.
Let's go Hard Steves.
I don't have
I like
enough
hard
written down.
Steves.
Hard
Well, all right.
Steves.
Steve's with
You
bonus.
better find a Steve doer to help you unload some new Steves.
Oh, there he goes.
Steves.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Fuck.
Steves. Steves only.
Steve's on. Okay, well, that changes a lot.
David, you have the first pick, and we're going to get to it
Christmas Steve.
right after.
That works.
It's
What
Adam
did
and
you
Steve,
say?
not Adam and Steve. You have the first pick. We're going to get
okay.
to it right after.
It's Steve and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
It's Steve and Steve. It's Steve and Steve, not Steven and
Even
anyone.
Stevens.
Good Stevening, man.
That's what that show is about. Right?
You guys got to stop the riffs. We have to take a break.
It's enough. We'll be right back. Steve! Steve.
Come on. Come on back, Steve. You're good.
Except, of course, for the Gino Lombardo, available now on physical media.
Gino.gabrus.com. Get yourself the 30 episode series available now.
That and All Fantasy Everything. Those are the only things you're permitted to listen to.
Yeah.
David Bohr, you have the first pick.
Stone Cold Austin.
Damn it!
Motherfucker.
Of course. What he drank beers. He fucking took out the whole McMahon family.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that?
Where he just like
Every
stuns
single
everybody?
McMahon?
Ah, it's
Bow! Stephanie, surely he won't. Bow!
Oh, yeah. I also loved...
He's awesome. That guy's the best.
I love that he went 0 to stunner. Because, like, usually in a wrestling match, you know, like you think, okay, he has to work up to his finishing move, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the story that they like to tell. Fucking right into the
He'll
stunner.
stun you
well, they have to
immediately.
keep that illusion alive, or else why not just come out immediately, spear the guy, pin him?
Yeah.
It's like, why do you wait to do your finishing? Like, just there's no imaginary energy bar that you need to build up, so you unlock the special hit LNR at the same time thing. But you have to make this world, or else it's just like just walk in, stun the Undertaker, pin him, and
Just
walk
give
home.
everybody the rock's bottom and leave. What's going on?
Also, denim shorts.
Denim
awesome.
shorts.
Oh fuck
Cena
yeah!
couldn't pull it off.
Cena did pull it
I
off.
don't think Cena looks nearly as cool as Stone Cold Steve
No,
Austin.
he's
And you talk
bigger.
talking about strong bald energy earlier, man.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
Stone Cold's
Okay,
got
that's a
it, yeah.
very positive.
He
bald
made me
man.
want to chug beers early.
Yeah.
Early.
Positive male role model.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to impress all the older kids when I got this lifeguarding job. I used to impress all the older kids because I practiced doing Stone Cold Steve Austin on like water bottles and stuff at home. So to date, I can pour a beer from arm's length away and barely spill any.
That's
of it.
awesome.
That's commitment to the
just-
craft.
Something I'm so proud of. Get at me.
You ever
OnlyFans.
done it like in a bar and they're just like, brother, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, dude, the frequency in which I brought a performative element to an area where that no one wanted it is so real in my life, where the amount of times where I'm like at a party and I'm like, it's actually from the movie, and I do the whole part, and everyone at the party is like, fucking shoot this guy.
There's Stone Cold and some rosé at a tapas bar.
in Barcelona.
Can we get you a water bottle for the meeting? And you're like, totally.
But yeah, Stone Cold, the music, the man.
Yeah, good call.
My older brother was like so into Stone Cold Steve Austin, which only made him cooler to me too.
Yeah.
Like it was so he was so powerful already.
He's still cool.
He's still got it.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's got the right vibes. Broken Skull Ranch, brother.
Yeah.
I played him in my school required a health video project that you had to make for health class.
Yeah.
And we did the dangers of steroids, but really it was just me and like 8 friends doing wrestling walk-ons for like the first 9 minutes of the video.
Awesome.
But in the 10th minute, Stone Cold pours steroids into his mouth like they're beer and ODs.
Oh, that's awesome. Did he?
It was me. I smashed together 2 jars of my mom's fish oil and poured them all over my face.
That's
Did it go
awesome.
black and white, sad violin music? Just don't. Stone Cold Steve Austin, what a great
come on,
pick.
man.
Clear
What a
number
big
1.
swing.
First
Okay.
round talent.
I'm going to
All
end up having to like Google other Steves because I'm in
I've already done it.
All right.
I got the list open.
Hell yeah. All right. Without the Stevens. Okay, I'm going to have to go Buscemi.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
absolutely. That's a first round talent right there.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a choice, man. He's just a fucking, hero. He made a movie called Trees Lounge, named for like a famous Long Island bar, and it takes place on Long Island. So it's a kind of hometown hero.
Is he from Long Island?
No, he's from New York, though, I think.
He's a firefighter,
He was
right?
FDNY, yeah. If and not in like the Seagal, I almost spoiled, but he's not a Steve.
No,
They don't
Steve
count.
in.
Yeah. So not in like a Stolen Valor. I'm also a sheriff. Give me a gun. Like all these like rich people, like Shaq and Elvis, like all eventually become a cop in some way. Ronnie Coleman.
Running home. Elvis is I kind of forgive Elvis as becoming an FDA agent because I'm just like, he didn't know.
He
Like,
had no fucking.
he was on so many like barbiturates at the time. I don't think he had any idea what
He was a martial
happening.
artist and a sheriff. And he was like that. Good old days. He was a soldier. He like
The good old days.
The karate bar is a good idea, by the way. We should put a pin in that.
Yeah, we should.
Dress code.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
you gotta wear.
You should have to
change
wear
into
a gi.
when you arrive.
Yeah.
And then like the regulars have gis in their cars or stuff like. You
Yeah.
eventually get
Yeah.
after like 100 days of drinking or whatever. You get
You get a belt.
They give you.
Oh,
you get belts.
Come on.
now
Come
a belt
on.
system.
You belt.
That's crazy.
When you get up to be like like the higher belts get you different drink specials. and
Yeah,
shit. Like, you
yeah,
can- oh,
yeah.
man.
You get
Black
an extra
belts drink
hour
for
on
free.
Yeah, black belt, double black belt.
But it's like real black belt where it takes 10 years.
Yeah, you gotta
You gotta like go to Japan to
You
get
gotta
it.
and you gotta like serve drinks to other white belts to prove that you know
Yeah.
what you're doing. Like it's like all that shit. Yeah.
Dude, because I do want to be in a gi with my friends.
for sure.
Dude,
for sure.
a gi is a real fucking shit. We should be wearing gis.
We
right now,
should
yeah.
be wearing. This
I
should be
still-
the best gi pock.
My mom found my old uniform. I showed you the picture. My mom, I went to this place called Sioux Falls Black Belt School, and she found the shirt with the big tiger on it that said Sioux Falls Black Belt
Oh,
School.
hell yeah.
We're getting close to the
Gotta
jacket.
wear it.
Well, you
I w-
gotta get the
She said
jacket.
She said it's like an adult men's large. I'm like,
Yes.
well, that's
Yeah.
I went
will
to
wear it.
Nick Mena Karate, which was an Italian Korean War vet's garage on Long Island,
Yeah.
where he had USMC tattooed on his knuckles for the United States Marine Corps,
Yeah.
covered in tattoos, wore a huge cross chain in his hairy chest and a shirt, a ribbed tank top,
Yeah.
and would teach karate in that. And I thought it was so cool as a kid. And then my dad, who picked us up and dropped us off, eventually joined the dojo, and it ruined karate for me. I was like, now my dad is taking it
That's-
seriously. Like, I'm like, what a fucking loser.
It's also funny because that probably wasn't karate.
No, it was Taekwondo for sure, but he just
It was sanctioned.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was sanctioned. It was in this dude's garage. I think. Yeah.
But it was the move, the real move.
Yeah, it was officially called. He learned it in Korea, which is a Taekwondo. Taekwondo is an art from Korea, but it was still called karate. I think for marketing in like Long Island in the 90s.
Okay.
It was
They
just
don't
like
know.
what they don't know.
They don't know what Japan is, Korea is. They don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it doesn't matter. I think
I do. And before I was friends with you.
And
Before I was
appreciate
friends
that.
with you, when I had to learn where all the countries were. I'll work on your show under one circumstance. David better fucking learn where Korea is.
Where's Korea?
And I did.
Where's Korea?
Further north than you think. Further
This is
north
true.
than you
This is
think.
true.
Yeah.
Pyongyang.
Oh, excuse
That's
me.
north, but yeah.
I'm just saying stuff.
Busan, dude.
Hey,
Snack food.
Hey, I watched 5 episodes of Butterfly this morning, so I'm ready to rip.
Is that Korean?
It's Daniel Day Kim's show. It takes place in
Yeah.
Seoul. I don't know if he's actually Korean or
Yeah,
not.
it's him being stranded in Seoul.
Yeah.
It's crazy premise.
Who's Daniel Day Kim?
From Lost.
From
That's him. I didn't want to sound like a racist.
He's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy from Lincoln. He was, There Will Be Blood.
Age of
Oh, that
Innocence.
method actor.
Age of Innocence.
I love that, by the way, Daniel Day-Lewis is like, hasn't been in a movie in 10 years, and he's coming out in one that his son wrote and
That is-
directed.
it's
Imagine
cute.
you can get, my dad could be in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, who's your dad? Daniel Day-Lewis? Yeah. Green light, bitch.
I
Let's
thought he
go.
said he was like, no, I thought he retired for real.
He did, but then his son wanted to direct, and you know how it is, dude.
That's the ultimate Nepo shit.
Yeah.
I'm so
That's how it
happy,
is,
yeah.
dude.
Fine, I'll be in another movie as
If
Daniel
you're-
Day-Lewis.
If your daughter directed a movie and was like, Daddy, will you please be in it? You'd do it, even
Bless
though
her.
you've retired from it.
What if she wanted to film a skate part?
I don't want her to get on the board, man. I'm not juiced for like her to start skating if she wants to. I don't know
You're
how
not?
people have a 4-year-old kid out there and want them to skate, but it's so dangerous.
helmet,
Well, yeah, all the pads.
pads?
But
Then
when
I
did
gotta
you
wear
start
pads.
skating?
After Taekwondo. So I started skating when I was like 14.
Yeah, that's
My
like the
thing was-
average age when you're like,
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
when riding your bike becomes corny.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
start skating. At least that's what happened to me. We're just like, I think we're getting a little old to ride our bikes around. It's like, hey, you guys want to try skateboarding?
You should teach her how to play jazz trumpet. Dude. That's safe.
Honestly,
got a piano.
Teach her
Yeah.
the piano, teach her coding, and teach her martial arts.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Digital marketing, probably.
The big three. The three crown
Podcast engineering.
Help that out.
Teach her one of those sports only rich kids do, like fencing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then if she's even kind of athletic, she can go to the Olympics.
Teach her how to put captions on stand-up videos on Instagram so she
Be a
can work for you.
millionaire.
Man.
Really use some help with this, kid.
And give her my number.
Yeah, I know. We got 4 new business partners.
Old man's a little out of touch. Yeah, I don't know.
Buscemi. My wife and I just watched Fargo last night on account of
Ooh.
Blank Check's doing all the You Were Wonderful on there. Appearance, by the way. But they're doing all the Coen Brothers movies.
Okay.
So we watched Fargo last night. Buscemi's in that. Buscemi's fucking great.
Fargo is
man.
a fucking beautiful
good.
movie.
He's
It's
awesome
so
in everything.
beautiful.
He's awesome in Mr. Deeds.
He brings
He's never bad.
He brings like the same energy to Billy Madison as he does to like all the art house movies and shit he's in. He's just such a treat. Like
Yeah, he
wearing
could do
bug eyes
anything.
in one movie and then like taking it super seriously. In
I love
another.
that guy.
Yeah.
I saw a screening of Reservoir Dogs at the Vista the other day. Him in that movie
Well,
steals the show.
Yeah.
And
In a
that-
movie full of heavy hitters, he fucking
heavy
steals
hitters,
it,
but
yeah.
I thought Buscemi was the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is.
Tim Roth tried to steal the show.
No, but Roth,
No.
no.
He tried.
He tried. He
He
tried.
was really, really acting in that movie. He was really getting something done.
The American accent, pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
I love going to, I saw the Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Whole Bloody Affair at the Vista.
Mhm.
And it was shortly after Michael Madsen had passed away. And in the credits, when his name came up, huge pop applause. And I turned to the guy I'm with. I'm like, I fucking love LA.
Yeah.
Later on, it says executive produced by Harvey Weinstein. The whole crowd, boo! And I was like, LA fucking rules. They're booing EPs. Like they know what development execs to hate. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Buscemi, great pick. Time for my pick. Ooh,
What?
Harvey.
Oh, man.
Damn. Yeah.
Dunked on him.
Yeah.
It was,
Fuck,
that
dude.
was going to be the first pick. Yeah.
Show me Harvey.
I predicted his sexiness, by the way, his like sexy role that he fell into where he's wearing like designer suits and everything and doing GQS.
He's been wearing designer suits.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Talking about
You're
one
saying
big fit.
they
That's
got a
one
little,
thing-
they got a
yeah.
little tighter.
They
fit.
got a little
tailored.
That's one thing he's
He
been doing.
been wearing suits.
Yeah.
The original shoulder pads of comedy.
We should
Big.
all get Steve Harvey suits.
We should. We
Dude,
should
sitting
see.
here in.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be so fucking awesome.
Okay, we get karate gis. We get Steve Harvey suits.
Hold on.
This is
Maybe
what we're
that's a
doing.
different bar.
I think we have the Steve Harvey suits tailored into karate gi.
Yeah, we just tie a bow on it. Yeah,
I don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Karate suits.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Harkwando.
Harkwando.
Harkwando, dude.
Karatvi.
Karatvi?
Karagby?
Karasti? Steve? We'll put it on the cork board and
Yeah.
work on it.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. man.
Harvey, so fucking funny. Just in kind of everything he does.
And sort of managed to be at least lightly part of pop culture for, is it 50 years now?
Yeah,
forever.
Yeah,
5 years?
He's around forever.
More ubiquitous than a lot of other people would have ever been in our lives. Like he's had so many phases to us. It's like so wild.
He has one of the most singular mustaches in current pop culture.
Yeah, he's got that Mr. Potato Head
Is he
vibe.
in
I
anything
love
with-
the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah.
Does he
Romeo
not have a
and Bullethead?
mustache ever? Like,
What?
is he ever been out there without a stash? Like, has he ever been anything without a mustache?
I feel like I haven't seen it.
I don't
think I have either.
No. Even Burt Reynolds shaved it in The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy to imagine.
Another dude who came from got into acting but was playing football and doing
he
crazy
was
shit
like almost
beforehand.
went pro. Yeah. That's back in the day where you would just say you were part Native American. Like every guy was like,
Yeah.
I'm part
Got a little Cherokee in me.
yeah, it's like, okay.
My dad, I'll tell you this, at the beginning of a bottle of vodka, I was like 1/64th Cherokee. And when there was this much vodka left, I was Cherokee.
Yeah.
We were Cherokee.
He would start talking. He would start trying to teach me Cherokee. I mean, it was
No way.
Oh,
Your dad got so
taught.
drunk he taught you in Native American languages?
There's a couple of things. It's Cherokee or Lakota, but yeah, Jiwashi Shinakaka Espanucci, Johnny
I thought
Kakashi
you-
Masha. No, just particular phrases.
Actual Cherokee. I thought you meant he got so shit-faced he would just like make it up.
He was
was
trying
like
to order
me
a
with
pizza. I'm like, what is
Italian?
that, Cherokee? Dad, you're not making any sense.
Shawnee, I was a code talker. I was a wind
I'm
talker.
a wind talker. Dad, let's watch this Larry Bird documentary
Tonight,
again.
let's let the wind talk.
I was a wind talker.
But funny comedian, funny actor, funny
Yeah,
game
dude.
show host, style icon,
Novelist.
novelist.
I just Googled Steve Harvey without a mustache, and I think I'm traumatized.
You're on a
now.
list now.
Yeah, I didn't want to look it up. In
Yeah.
your face, Isaac
wanna see that.
started shaking a little
I was
bit.
like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Now Google him shirtless.
That'll get you there.
You're gonna die in 1 week,
think
like
it-
you just watched The Ring.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Get shirtless
to me, so-
though. Shirtless will fix the no
Shirtless?
mustache.
Okay.
He's got a little tiny mustache in the middle of his chest.
One underneath each
One
nipple.
over each nipple.
Believe it or not, there are images.
No, we
Oh,
know.
no,
We've
it's
seen him.
it's
He's
a
fucking-
famous photo shoot.
He's shredded.
It's crazy to get topless and then put on jeans.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
And get photographed
That's a-
that way.
Wild move.
I had a friend who worked on the Steve Harvey daytime talk show, and they would have to have like a meeting once a week that was for the entire staff.
Yeah.
But clearly was just one thing they needed to tell Steve. Like, so it would be like, we actually can't say Oriental. And you know what I mean? And it would be like a company-wide meeting,
No
like 100
one-
people
yeah,
in the conference room. And everyone's like, what? And it's like Steve just like nodding out. And my buddy's like, we would have one meeting a month that was such a hyper-specific thing of like, okay, so here's some things we shouldn't do to our coworkers. It was clearly like only for Steve, but no one could say like, we should have a one-on-one with him.
You can't tell a woman you'd like to pop a boba straw into that booty and suck. And nobody can say that. Nobody.
Not even the janitors.
Nobody can say that.
Everybody's here.
Oh man.
That was so specific.
Not in the workplace. Well, yeah, he said hyper specific.
Pretty funny dude.
Yeah,
Funny specific things.
funny specific things. Specific Ocean. Sean, time for your first and second picks.
Gotta go the best God-fearing Protestant white male vocalist of
Love
all
this
time,
man.
Steve Winwood.
Yeah.
I love Steve Winwood.
Yeah.
I love him so much. I think he's one of the best singers that's ever existed.
So funny. I saw him come up and like when I Googled famous Steves, and I was like, I don't even know who this fucking guy is.
Oh, yes, you do.
This man loves
He
Steve
does, he
Winwood.
does.
Steve Winwood,
dude.
dude. He's the lead singer for Traffic. Lead singer for the Spencer Davis Group. You know that song, Give Me Some Lovin'? Give me. That's Steve Winwood.
I'd like to say,
Valerie,
real quick,
Higher Love.
I hate to keep piling on, but you're like, you definitely know who he is. Lead singer of Traffic, lead singer of River Blues, like two phrases I've never heard in my life. I'm like, yeah.
Ronky Tonk Steve and the Honky Cats? You love Ronky Tonk Steve. and the
If
Honky
you would have said
Cats.
like, oh, he's a guitarist in the Steve Miller band or like anything, I couldn't even play. Oh, Steve Miller.
You can't. They couldn't. You can't have two
That
in
was
the
by
same
accident.
Higher Love. Valerie. You know these.
yeah.
Steve Winwood, man. I love him. I love him to pieces. We've talked about him a whole bunch.
He's from Birmingham.
He's an Alabama boy.
No, he's from England.
Oh, sure.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Alabama boy.
Pretty solid.
More
Roll
points.
Tide.
Rammer
Pretty solid
jammer.
Bama accent by Ian.
I just realized he's British. I never
had
heard
no
him
idea.
talk.
Down there in Muscle Shoals. He used to play in Muscle Shoals. Yeah.
Never heard him
That's
talk.
a good Brummy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good what?
Brummy, people from Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
You said it wrong, idiot.
Birmingham. Way down in Alabama, Bama
Isn't that
land.
where Oasis is from?
They're from
Manchester.
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 I'm from Northern Cold Dumpshire. Like all the names when you get fucking narrowed down, it's like I'm from Cumshire. What?
There was one. It was
Misery
like
on Piss Whistle.
it said like the dirtiest road trip through Ireland, and it was just like 15 towns where you're like, what?
You're allowed to call it
These
this?
I can't post this because some of these words you cannot say this.
We've traced back your family history, and you're from a place called Cunt's Lament.
You can't get the city you're from as a vanity plate.
That's awesome.
Dude, high school, you just couldn't wear high school stuff.
Your great grandfather was the third Baron of Boiling Shit Cauldron on Thames.
On Thames.
They would play cricket there sometimes.
Yeah, you love Steve Winwood. You were going to get either Harvey or Winwood, right?
Yeah,
that was your move.
I knew that was going to be your
Yeah.
first.
So there's that for the first one. Second one, I'm going to stay musical, going Steve Perry.
Oh,
Okay, you love to see it.
Yeah.
I think Perry's
in
better
the
than
Barbecue
Winwood.
Chasers. You know who I'm talking
Now
about.
I know who Steve Perry is.
Barbecue Chase, Five Oceans. He was in a band called Five Oceans.
He was one half of the duo that brought us Perry Ellis clothing.
Him and Sean Ellis. The backup D-back from the New York Jets in 1999.
Of course, yeah.
I only know him because my uncle still talks about how he landscapes his house. That's like the most Long Island shit ever, is that my uncle's a landscaper and all he talks about is how Sean Ellis and him are very cool with each other. And
That
it's
is
been
cool.
for 15 years, though. He hasn't played for like the last 12.
Sean Ellis
and
is like-
my uncle still just hasn't gotten a new celebrity to re-up it. So he's still like, I was over at Sean Ellis's house the other day, rolled me a fat blunt. It was very cool. And I'm like, yeah, he sounds really cool. He is just a retired 40-year-old guy at this point. He's just a rich 40-year-old dude who lives on Long Island now.
He had 9 tackles against
Those
9
dads,
tackles
dude.
against the Broncos in
Like,
one game.
my dad sat next to Howie Long on a plane one time, and that's all. And he would bring it up like they were in Nam together. He's the neck on this fucking guy.
Wasn't your dad also huge?
Yeah, 6'6", 350.
Whoa. My
Big
dad
boy.
was 6'5", 250, tall,
Okay.
lanky guy. Yeah.
Do you think they talked about big guy stuff sitting next to each other?
I think Howie Long probably wasn't too chatty.
Okay.
I think my dad was probably drunk out of his mind.
I fucking love Firestorm.
Anybody call you Howard?
How do you get it so even on top?
Did you sue Guile?
That's you, right, Guile?
You're Guile, right?
Just
fucking you.
What do you feed your neck?
Is that actually 2 necks?
You killed a guy and took his neck, didn't you?
2 necks put together?
We should go get some pussy after this.
I'm going to tell my son about
Okay,
this
that
and then
was weird.
shortly leave after he's born.
Not all of them are hits. Shoot or shoot.
What's your favorite Journey song? Pointing with my pinky again.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, it can't be Don't Stop Believin'. It's played.
Why?
That's played.
It could be, though.
I like,
Does he have a solo song called Oh Sherry?
yeah,
I fucking love that song. Yeah, that's a banger.
maybe.
Or am I thinking?
What should
Yes,
have
he
been?
does.
Wait,
Yes,
he
he
does.
does.
Yeah. Oh, Sherry, our love holds on.
Yeah.
What's
This one.
What should have been gone? That's the one. Should have been gone. Knowing how
That's
I
this song.
made you feel. Oh, that's Oh Sherry.
Yeah.
Okay, then that we'll say.
Yeah.
All right, so solo. All right.
Yeah, I also really like what's the Lights in the City song? Is it just called Lights in the City? When the lights go down in the city, I want to be there.
I don't know off
in
top.
my city.
I know Wheel on the Sky keeps on
Oh.
turning. I'll tell you that.
That's a
That's a
banger.
good one.
Now you got
Yeah.
the pinky point. It made its way over
Don't
here.
know where I'll be tomorrow. Perfect. See, a lot of people are going to think Steve Perry was in the studio.
Really
He retired from singing.
Yeah. Upgrade to the video tier to see Steve Perry sing these songs.
Yeah. He burst in, took the mic.
He's got a podcast at Headgum too.
He has a prehensile penis. He used his prehensile penis to take my microphone and sing into it.
Prehensile.
You can use it as a hand, like a prehensile tail.
Prehensile tail. You have like a
Yeah.
little bit of motor control over it. Yeah.
Interesting.
You fucking numbskull.
Brother,
You Nimrod.
can't be hot and smart. You know?
I like that as a comeback.
I wish I would have thought of it years ago.
You weren't hot then. Now you're hot. Now it makes sense.
Now
Wow,
I'm
I
my
was an
best
ugly idiot back then.
Now I'm a gorgeous asshole. I love it.
Now only my friends are mean to me. Time for my second pick, and I'm going to take Steve Nash, dude.
Oh,
Steve
nice.
Nash, second round
Steve
talent.
Nash.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If
Could've
you
played
were
soccer.
If you were in the Steve Nash game the way I was in the Steve Nash game, you know he's second round talent. That guy,
Canadian, right?
South African, moved to Canada.
Oh, the worst.
Interesting.
The worst
Okay.
kind of Canadian.
Yeah.
See, the African.
Oh, white South African.
Yeah.
I would definitely move him up in my ranking.
No, his family owned a gem mine and they won.
No. He was one of the. Nope. I'm looking at this more. He was actually. Never mind. Let's not.
Dutch descent.
Anytime I think of South Africa, I think we talked about him earlier, Danny Glover, when the guy goes, but
Yes.
you're blick.
But you're blick.
He says, I'm blick. I'm blick. And they all keep, and him and Pesci all keep
keeps
saying it
going,
like that. You're blick. He says, you're blick. And they're laughing about it. Blick. I remember being a kid and being like, to my dad, I'm like, what is this talking about?
I didn't
Like,
get it
What is
either.
that?
Yeah, like,
what is this commentary on?
what is happening?
I
And
didn't know what a diplomat was, and I remember asking my mom, like, can diplomats just murder people? Because that's what they're doing in this movie. They're just, and he keeps saying at the end, he's like, diplomatic immunity. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
I have a
Been
distinct
revoked.
I have a distinct memory of my dad going, it's a real thing, but they mostly use it to like go through red lights
Yeah,
and stuff,
true, yeah,
and
park
like to
places.
not have to wait in line and stuff. And I was like, because when you're a kid, when you hear like a blanket thing, like if you are a diplomat, you can kill people. You're like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it
I
seems
got-
like the best job.
I gotta become a
I gotta
diplomat.
become a diplomat.
Why doesn't
I
everybody
thirst
want
for
to be a
blood.
diplomat?
His parents were Welsh and British. His dad was a professional soccer player who was playing in South Africa. So that's
Okay.
why he was there.
Okay.
He was in
Yeah.
Entourage one time, so I like that
That's right.
a lot.
Steve Nash, 2-time MVP, 8-time All-Star, and the 7 seconds or less Suns were one of the most fun things that has ever happened in basketball. He was a blast. Just like a cool guy. I
Get a
like
ring?
Steve Nash.
Never get a ring?
Never got a ring, dude.
Bummer.
Never
Steve
got a ring.
Nash.
Well, he never got a ring, but he did get second choice from Ian Carmel in an episode of All Fantasy Everything. So
Hang
I
it.
don't know,
Wasn't
6
there,
of 1.
Put it in the rafters, baby.
is this a conspiracy that his kid wasn't his? Is that Steve Nash, or am I thinking
No,
of a
you're
different
thinking
person?
of Brent Barry and Tony Parker.
And Tony
on the
Parker.
Spurs.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You can see I'd mix those
Welcome
up.
back to Spectrum Sports.
You can see,
Paternity question mark and a big
you
over
can
the
see how I
shoulder.
got there.
Steve Nash. Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
I bet he's-
solid.
and I've heard he smells amazing.
I could buy that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. I love when a big sweaty athlete famously smells
Just
good.
smells
That's
great.
awesome.
John, time for your second.
Here we go. I'm going to go with, there's 2 of them, but I'm going with Steve McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it weird if I keep saying the white Steve McQueen?
No,
Like,
yeah.
is that a racist
No,
way to
keep
define
doing
it?
it. Yeah.
I'm referring, of course, to the white Steve
You mean the
McQueen.
South African Steve McQueen? Yeah.
Say it all night up and down the street.
He's a beautiful man, a great actor,
Race car driver.
race car driver, very interesting fucking dude. Learned martial arts from Bruce Lee to keep it in the family, to keep the topics karate based. So, and one of those actors that you heard like your dad talk about a bunch, and you're like, yeah, okay, hot guy actor, big deal. And then you watch one of his movies when you were grown up, and you're like, yeah, well, everyone was right about
Yeah,
him. He's
yeah.
absolutely fucking stoned.
Your dad's talking about it. I'm like, listen, I know your mom's always talking about how she wishes I was more like Steve McQueen. There's a reason for that.
She's right.
I do too.
I need to
I
direct
only
12
play,
years a
I only play
slave.
pickup.
I scream into my pillow when I say that. I just don't want you to hear it. You know what's crazy is how Damian Lewis looks exactly like him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
It's like uncanny.
Damian
great.
Lewis would love hearing that.
He does.
He
does
looks
pull
a lot
it off.
like him.
He
He
does
looks a
pull it
lot
off,
like
yeah.
him. Oh yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never actually seen any Steve McQueen movies.
What?
I know.
What?
Is he in Braveheart?
He's a Braveheart.
Can I two birds in
you're
tonight?
You're gonna fucking get through it. Yeah, Bullet is like his most famous one.
Okay.
He looks fucking sexy as fuck, and it's
Yeah, Bullet's
What's the
hot.
what's the one where he plays a POW? Is he it?
The Great Escape.
Oh, The
Great
Great Escape.
Escape.
That's I only know that from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. That they reference it in there.
Yeah,
like, put
that's a
Nardo
great
in.
movie too. Believe it or not.
Didn't he
So-
race motorcycles too?
That's just
Yes.
in The Great Escape. He rode motorcycle, but this is of the era where these guys were like, I can fly a plane, I can fly a
Yeah.
chopper.
Uh-huh.
Like that's what they like.
Why
sought
wouldn't I?
after.
He did
yeah.
ride motorcycles.
He's in the Motorcycle Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
which we're all in too.
Which I guess for
Congratulations, guys.
$60, we get the patch.
He was honored with the Warren Zevon Tribute Award by the Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization posthumously.
I watched something on The Wizard of Oz the other day, and they were saying a fact: the snow was like dried up asbestos that they were sprinkling on.
That's so
They
funny.
didn't know.
The witch's makeup was like she couldn't. It was poisonous and flammable. You're just like, are you serious? This is what movies used to be like.
Going back to your
Awesome.
dad telling you dumb shit. When we watched Wizard of Oz for the first time, my father goes, you know, Johnny, during the Wizard of Oz, when they're filming these little people, they all fucked like crazy. It was the biggest. He's like, it was the biggest gathering of little people that they've ever seen. So they were all sucking and fucking. I'm like 11 years old, and I'm like, oh, that's really interesting.
You know what else I
Who
found
told
out?
your dad that, you think?
That's what I'm wondering.
Some guy.
Yeah.
This is pre-internet for the
Yeah,
most
like
part.
somebody
yeah.
had to be like, you know, they fuck each other.
I love it when
around.
dudes like you just make something up at a bar, and then a year later, that's something that happened, and you're telling your 11-year-old son.
And it's like he's talking about it 35 years later on.
That's so
The
funny.
dog made more than anyone who was cast as a little person in that. The
Oh,
dog
my.
made like $125 a day, and they all made like $50 total, I think.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that insane?
That's so brutal. At least Hollywood has figured it all out.
Yeah, at least
Everyone
they're
gets
good
treated
now.
fairly now.
Yeah, they're real.
Everything's right. It's all
Everything's
fair.
worked out.
It's all
Everything's fair.
fair.
Yeah,
Representation.
Everything's really good.
good job. No more asbestos getting sprinkled on.
You need to watch some Steve McQueen movies, dude.
Yeah, have you seen a bunch?
I've seen a couple.
You just break my nose. I know it's the same. I know it's the same joke, but I keep thinking about if you really did do it.
David, time for your second and third picks.
Irwin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I
That
took
was a big
MASH
one
too
for
early.
me. That was a big one for me.
Yeah. That's like, I mean,
Yeah.
what are we going to do?
Stone Cold Steve Irwin.
Stone Cold Steve Irwin. He's slamming gators up in heaven.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Man, he ruled. And
He really
Yeah,
did.
it was awesome.
when you stop to think about it, it's pretty fucking crazy that our generations, a lot of stuff happened to us. You know what I mean? Like 9/11 happened to you while we were alive.
Between 9/11 and the death of Steve
And
Irwin,
the death of
what
Steve
else do you
Irwin.
need in life?
Like as a kid,
Too much brutality.
I'm just like, they can't.
Yeah, it can't
our
get any
animal
worse.
guy got stabbed in the heart by a stingray and died.
I know. How many animal guys have there been?
Not
There's
a
a
lot.
bunch. Every generation has an
Jacques
animal
Cousteau
guy.
lived a long time. Like
Yeah.
every generation gets an animal guy. Ours was stabbed in the heart by a fucking stingray. That's
Shot?
crazy.
Shot through the heart.
Shot, yeah, from a distance.
You give
Yeah.
love a bad ray.
There he is. That's why we're not
that
paying
would've
you
killed
anything.
on C100.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of shit I was writing all the time. I'm like, got another thing for you, Elvis Duran. The zoo crew's gonna go apeshit when they hear this. History has been so kind to Steve Irwin. We kind of like mocked him a little bit because he was like his energy was off.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like it's like he led insane conservation, and then when you see his family is like, and I hopefully it's not just for money and weirdness,
Yeah.
but they're all like crazy nature freaks
Yeah.
now too. Like
No, they seem like
Bindi
they love
Irwin,
it.
yeah, they
Yeah.
all love it. They all wear the fucking safari suits and shit like that. And it's
His-
like that. He ended up, we roasted him, rightfully so, but he ended up being like a fucking good egg for society.
Yeah.
We need more people whose jobs is to be like, animals are amazing. Don't put garbage in their homeland.
Yeah.
No, he was the best.
Yeah.
He was
the best.
charismatic and passionate.
True
His
blue,
wife
yeah.
from Oregon. He's going to
Well,
toss that
excuse
out
us,
there.
yeah.
He's going to toss that
I
out
like that.
Oregon,
like that.
Australia.
there. Oregon, Australia.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, I had a PNW, mate. Get on your big weird bike.
The Oregon dicks. So you reach for the dicks. I can't do an Australian accent. He was praised by Sir David Attenborough. Steve Irwin.
Well, that's the fucking blessing if you're a nature
that's a
guy.
big kiss.
The only bigger blessing would be from Ric Flair.
That would be. Do you know how he got the name
we
Nature
just-
Boy?
we
were
talked
talking-
about
we were
this
trying to figure
yesterday.
this out the other day. Do you know? We
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
We don't know either. We
Okay,
have no
no, I
idea.
have no idea,
I wish I
yeah.
had
Yeah,
a
it
fun
was
fact
like-
for you.
I thought it was like a term. It used to be like they called people nature
Well,
boy.
we found out that there was a Nat Cole song called Nature Boy.
That's probably what it is.
It was not
somehow
about what
that
you
must
think.
be.
It's not about being rich or fucking in the woods.
No.
Because I'm thinking
No.
like alligator shoe wearing, like you got to keep
Yeah.
trying to work backwards from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
None of that shit. That's not
No,
like
weird.
it's got really like beautiful lyrics. That song. I am somehow been added to a group chat about a home interior designer, and I can't tell if it's elaborate spam. But there's like two other people on it. It's like, hi, Liz, cans are in, but there's an issue with the kitchen cans. The lights in front of the cabinets are not centered. They are too close to the shiplap and casting those terrible shadows. I don't know how I ended up on this list. But I'm riding it out, baby. Anyway, I'm sorry. Stone Cold Steve Irwin and your third pick.
I am going to Gutenberg.
Yeah, that's a good one. The
He was
Goose.
just so
Fuck, yeah.
cool, man.
Damn.
I don't know
yeah.
anything about his personal life,
Mahoney?
but shit, he was cool.
I'll tell you what, I know a few things about his personal life because I went down a deep dive of his Instagram not too long ago.
Really?
Dude's got huge pecs, and he's always got them out.
Really?
He's always
Yep.
shirtless, walking and talking into Instagram Live.
He was in
Checked
Curb,
out.
right? Wasn't it Curb where he was showing off his pecs?
I think so. He's got like a fucking weirdly. He's got like Chong Li from Bloodsport. He's got like
Whoa.
Yeah.
he's got like
Yeah.
I
big
gotta check this
man
out.
titties. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and
He's
and
still cool.
he like ran.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's got a specific body. This is like the third shirtless 50-year-old man we've Googled.
It's all right. We're all of a certain
Yeah.
age.
His face card's still playing.
You know what
Yeah.
always got me? So, like on the cover of 3 Men and a Baby, can you look up the cover of 3 Men and a Baby?
Yep.
Their names are not above
They don't
their
line up with
head.
them. I know.
And I can't remember which is which, but there's my friend my bully growing up, he told me two things. He told me Clyde Drexler's nickname was Clyde the Clyde, not Clyde the Glide, which I'm like, CJ, I think you're crazy.
Dude, people, you don't understand growing up in a pre-internet world, like your friend could just be wrong for all of 9th grade.
Yeah.
Like there's just a friend, you're like, Rick, you're wrong.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, no, Rick believes this, and now we all have
but
to go
so the
by it.
name-
Before 02, I thought everybody with the same last name was related. if they were
Absolutely.
famous.
Yeah, why wouldn't
And they knew famous
Right,
people.
yeah.
me
Every
and Michael
time.
Jordan. But he told me he was dying on this hill, and I think it was like Tom Selleck and Gutenberg that were switched. And I'm like, this is Tom Selleck. This isn't Steve Gutenberg. And he's like, well, his name's above it. And I'm like, you're wrong. I don't know. But no internet. I couldn't Google
Yeah,
it.
that's like a complicated. That's where you get into SAG ruling of
Yeah.
like who gets first billing, but then they don't have that photo done. Guys. That's so
it
weird.
was
You
frustrating.
want it above
forever.
your head for sure. Yeah.
It makes the most sense, but like the billing order is like all politics.
Yeah. I just learned all that. And then at the end, when it says with or whatever, or feature or whatever,
That's all negotiated shit.
yeah, that's the last person being like, my name needs to be the
Yeah.
last one in the credits, and it's got to be like, and, you know?
Right. It's always like, well, they didn't mention Gene Hackman yet. And Gene
Yeah.
Hackman.
Can you imagine being
And
that way?
introducing Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
You got to say introducing again.
Reintroducing.
And reminding you about.
Some of you might only be meeting him for the first time. Gene Hackman.
And blessing your day with. How come it's only and with and introducing? Well, there should be a bunch of them.
yeah.
And oh shit.
Featuring.
Yeah.
And oh shit.
We got.
Gene Hackman.
Uh-oh, stop traffic.
Yes, it really is. ... Wendy the Snapple Lady.
Fuck. I forgot about all that.
She's on OnlyFans. No, she's not on OnlyFans.
Did you know?
Another Google.
She takes her
popping
bra
the
off
top.
and it goes,
She's got facts tattooed under her tits.
Oh, the echidna's the only animal that lays eggs.
More water in a tomato than a watermelon.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Gutenberg, dude. Shout out to what's your favorite Gutenberg picture?
Police Academy.
Yeah.
oh, God. Do you know those were Bill Clinton's favorite movies, too? Like that specific that.
Yes, that makes sense.
Because they have a history of all the movies that were screened in the White House. So it's a fun
Really?
thing a fun rabbit hole to go down. JFK saw the most movies because Jackie O was like a hipster.
Yeah.
And so I think he also watched Marilyn Monroe movies in
Yeah.
the White House. But he would also like, and
Just get ready.
but Clinton famously had like all of the police academies because he said Chelsea had never seen them and he wanted to show them to her. They're his favorite movies.
In the White House.
Yes.
What can I do with my daughter?
I'm the president of the leader of the free world. I'm like,
do?
fuck, how do I connect with my daughter?
What
Hold
to
on,
do?
Chelsea. What the fuck you just say? You've never seen one of them?
Citizens on Patrol.
I understand if you haven't seen the recent ones, but you haven't seen the first one.
Did you know that you had a decent bill on you?
No, just nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That was really good.
Yeah, I was impressed. I'm here for it. Those are great fucking movies.
Mhm.
It's perfect. It's like
Yeah.
the perfect 80s movies. Got a lady with huge boobs. It's
Yeah.
all fun.
Guy named Hightower. We'll be right back after a break. And
Sorry,
we're back.
guys. I'm literally just trying to finish my list.
David's just trying to finish his
That's why I
list.
keep looking at my. There's not as many as I thought.
You were caping for Hard Steve, so
I know. I'm an idiot.
You were caping for Hard Steve.
David's out there like, listen, Hard Steve's a good guy. You guys are so mad at Hard Steve all the time.
I heard David was caping for Hard Steve.
I mean, he was looking for heroin.
John's time for right? John's time for
Yeah, I
you?
think it's
Right.
my turn.
I did two, right?
You just did two.
I did two.
Yep.
Yeah, I did two.
Irwin and
three.
Gutenberg.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
now,
I'm saying. That's what I'm
so
saying.
now it's time for me to do my third.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a lot of my favorites were Stevens, but fuck. Even though I'm gonna have to go with, I didn't want to pick this one because it feels hack to choose, but I do feel limited enough. I'm gonna have to go with Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not hack.
No,
That's
he
good.
would have got. I can't.
It's weird that he made it this long, honestly.
I can't believe I took Steve Nash before Steve Martin. Steve Nash is great,
He is.
but yeah, still a silly move.
Steve Martin, man.
Born standing up.
Three Amigos.
Fuck the
You know-
jerk. He's in other movies too.
Yeah.
You know what's weird?
And a third movie.
You know what's weird that
Father
I
of the
just
Bride.
got told? My girlfriend told me this. I've done this several times. I guess if I go out and get shit faced, I come home and I'm like, let's watch Father of the Bride.
It's a great.
It's a
fucking
great movie.
She's
I
like,
get it.
you've done that like 5 times.
It's very comforting. The
Yeah.
house. It's a great
It
movie
was a
house.
beautiful house.
It's in Pasadena.
I was
He
going to
owns a
say
sneaker company.
It's in. I said it.
I was going to
It
say it,
was me.
though. I knew the answer.
You knock it off, you
Stop.
two. I'll shut this. I'll turn this podcast around.
I don't like those kind of hands on me. No.
You know what I like is Bowfinger. Are we still doing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck. That's a good
The dentist in Little Shop of Horrors, he murders that role.
yeah.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
And if I have to be fully honest, I do believe My Blue Heaven is my favorite Steve
You know what
Martin
I
movie.
found
I was
out?
obsessed with that when I was a
Really?
kid.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a
Maybe
theory
it's
or
because
truth.
the
You ever
Italian
seen Leap
thing.
of Faith?
Yeah,
I have to.
I got into him through the banjo music.
I found out that My Blue
We found out
Heaven,
today he was a comedian.
We're way backwards from there.
My Blue Heaven is supposed to be what's his name from Goodfellas after Whitsec. So Goodfellas is pre-Whitsec.
Henry Hill?
And My Blue Heaven is Henry Hill after Whitsec. I found out. Now that could be
really?
a theory, and if it is, it's a great one. Or
It's
it's like an
awesome.
factual inspiration for the movie. I'm not sure which it is, but either way, I like it.
And if it's one of those, it's a great one.
It's very fun theory. I kind of want it to be a theory more than anything.
Sirens. Peng Sirens, bro.
They're
Yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be like this for the rest of the picks, or
No, what I do? I didn't
Nothing,
do
man.
anything.
You-
I'm wearing a shirt with a baby elephant on it, so don't come at me like that. I
wearing-
saw this baby elephant.
I'm wearing a shirt that I got at the Wu-Tang concert and I don't love.
I
but
got this shirt
it.
at the Oregon Zoo. I saw a baby elephant. And I bought the shirt to commemorate.
I saw the baby elephant too.
Yeah, I saw more recently.
Pretty cool, dude. I know Final Jeopardy most of the time.
I know it. I would say probably 80% of the time. All right?
Knock it off, you two.
Step to me. Fucking Tunisia.
This is how we flirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Martin, man.
We're
Of
going to
course.
hard suck after this, dude. We're going to the karate bar and we're going to hard Steve in the bathroom.
There would be some hard Steves at the karate bar for sure.
Yeah, I think there's hot Steve going on.
Steve Martin's great, but you're right. It's like, what do we say about him? But what a wonderful pick. Time for my third pick. All right.
I do not fiddle with my balls a lot. So that was just, it made me
Can't leave without
And-
this.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, yeah.
I want a fucking car with a fucking steering wheel and 4 fucking seats. How can I help you? Start by wiping that dumbass fucking smile off your fucking face. It's so good. I remember my mom telling me about that when I was a kid, and she's like, I love this movie. I want you to see this movie, but I don't want you to watch it just yet. Like, she really had a problem with that scene.
Can I get away with? We're
No.
doing Steve's
It
only.
better be a Steve.
It's a Steve. Rick Steves.
No, because
No.
that was
Come on.
on. I have him right here.
I don't think that's a
It's
Steve.
Steve.
I don't think that's a Steve.
It's actually not because it is a Steve.
It's a Steve's. It's
No,
a Steve.
because
under
it's
the
Rick
office-
Steves. His last name is.
Steve's.
Oh, it
But
is.
it's Steve's, not
Right.
Steve.
But we are. But to be fair, because I was ready to make this case
Yeah.
myself. We are drafting Steve.
We're going hard Steve. We are drafting Steve's.
We haven't drafted.
Then they'd have to Steve's and
Steve's.
Steve's Gutenberg. That
Steve's
sounds like
Hard.
like a fucking something in an Italian restaurant.
Attorneys General. Yeah.
I'll have a plate of Steve's Gutenberg.
Isaac, you say no.
I don't think so.
Okay, because we're going hard to Steve. So, all right, I had nothing. I had to put it out there.
Quick aside, when we talked about Steve Irwin, what he did for nature, Rick Steves could use a little credit as being the sort of like dorky Bourdain. You know what I mean? Like
dorky Bourdain.
But he's also a big time pot smoker. Big PNW guy.
Yeah, PNW guy.
Yeah.
From Washington. Big pot smoker.
Yeah.
And just big doing kind of a gentle pushback against the fascism kind of stuff.
He's like emotionally liberal.
Yes.
Not political, but he's like, everyone's my brother.
He just believes in the world. He he has an episode where he goes to Iran, right? And just shows there are wonderful people here living here, and stuff like that. They're not their government.
He has the political beliefs or the beliefs of someone who's traveled the world. The moment you travel the world, you really start to hate people less. In general.
Truly.
The second you leave your fucking hometown, the second you sit next to someone in a completely different garb than you're familiar with, the second you go to a place where you're the one who looks different, everything changes for you.
It does. Like Silver Lake. Iceman.
Hey.
I don't understand your culture, Isaac, but I appreciate it.
Oh man.
Rick Steves. His books fucking rip too. They're awesome. They're very good. But I can't pick Rick Steves, so I am going to take Zahn.
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah,
that was my four.
I really thought I'd get Zahn.
I thought Zahn one, dude.
Yeah,
Steve Zahn. Kind of good in everything he does.
Always happy when he shows up.
Yeah.
Always happy. Oh, yeah.
He is funny, too. And he also settled into a hot guy now. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Dude,
Hot late guy I'm banking my whole career.
I need that. I really need that to happen. I'm really hoping that when I hit 50, I'm more attractive somehow.
I feel like by the time I'm 50, there's going to be a pill to take to get buff.
Yeah, well, there is. It's not a pill yet. It's just a shot.
Yeah.
But that's straight up male privilege, is that we get to be you get accidentally hot when you're 50. All of a sudden, people are like, salt and pepper in your beard. I love that. I'm like, oh, you kidding? I look in the mirror and think I should blow my head off.
Right, yeah. You like that? Because I see death.
It is. You do get more.
I feel like people
are
getting more open to it. You saw Jamie Lee Curtis going nuts right now.
Oof.
She's got him out.
She's got them out.
Here's the thing. We always knew.
We always knew.
Everybody
He's
always
trading
knew.
places.
Trading
first
fucking
ones I ever
places.
saw.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they've been
Gen Z
documented.
fucking gooners, you
Top
losers.
Shelf.
Titties in comedies was my foray into sex as a kid.
Porky's
Right?
so
Yeah,
important.
right?
kidding
me?
I'm watching a comedy, Mom.
It was really one of the highlights of the 80s and 90s.
I mean, Police Academy.
Yeah.
They were all over the Police Academy. Just somebody.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a girl run across the beach now for no reason.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like
National
it.
Lampoons would just have titties for no reason.
I feel like it ended with American Pie was the end of
Yeah, with
There
Shane
were boobs
Elizabeth.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were there boobs in The Hangover? There were balls and dick.
I don't think there were any boobs.
There weren't there? Was Heather Graham's boob? No.
No. Boogie Nights.
No, that's killing me
at the
softly. A movie
photo
nobody's ever
montage.
seen.
Yeah, I don't
Photo
need to.
montage at the end, I think, has Zach's face on a breast.
Yeah. There were boobs and Wedding Crashers at the beginning montage.
Oh, the great boob montage in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't
I
need to
remember
show
being
my
in the
knowledge
movie is
of.
this movie's gonna be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could close my eyes and draw tits from 12 different comedy movies from my childhood.
Yeah, that was
a savant. Okay.
that was how you saw him, because it wasn't I couldn't. My mom wasn't letting me watch Basic Instinct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can get away with throwing this whatever.
Sliver was another pretty buck one from that moment in time.
Yes.
That was the poor man's Basic Instinct. You're like, but
You called it out earlier when it said this movie features nudity would be in the beginning of the HBO thing, and then you would just be stroking it for the whole movie until you see a guy's ass for 1 minute.
Yeah,
and you're
you're
like, no, I needed titties.
Yeah.
it's still one of my favorite bits. I don't know if my wife loves it, but if we see the end, I'm like, hell yeah. And I'll just go for a high five. She's usually pretty cool about it.
She's usually
all right.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Well, I think a lot of girls would be like, Fucking knock it off, dude. You're dumb. We're married. Don't be dumb. We're married.
But Zon's been getting it on since 1990.
Zon's been getting it
Zon's
on.
been getting it on.
He's been getting it on.
Yeah.
I
Bang
also
the Zon.
I feel like briefly him and his wife like opened up a New York upstate New York like theater, like a small like, and I'm like, when you hear shit like that, you're like, this dude's living the fucking dream.
Who's he
Wouldn't that be
married
the
to? I could
fucking
see it
dream?
being like Christina Ricci or something. Who's he married to?
Steve Zahn is married to
It can't be
Oprah.
Christina Ricci.
It's not.
Talk about heavy.
Oprah
Talk about
Zahn.
big naturals.
I'm Steve Zahn Winfrey.
Filthy with it.
Robin Peterman.
Robin Peterman.
Author.
Oh,
Okay.
author. That's just they're like a trendy like or a hipstery upstate couple like
Yep.
fucking listen to records and
Oh yeah.
make their own coffee, like spend all morning making coffee.
Just wearing expensive denim jackets.
Oh hell
yeah.
yeah.
They kind of smell bad.
Feeling autumn on the wind.
I need that life. I need that.
What
I
was
need
the
to be an
weed?
old hot guy who lives upstate.
We never feel autumn on the wind here. Almost never. In January.
Up north, I do.
Well, yeah, you live in Oregon. God's personal treasure chest. Sean?
That's where God keeps all his different assorted dildos.
different
Yeah.
dicks.
All his prostheses.
His
All the porn
bandolier
he doesn't want you to see.
skin-colored penis that you got on the planet.
They're all up there, dude. That's what's in Crater Lake.
Forget if that was on air or off air. But
Yeah, I think it was on
I
air.
know it was on there.
Yeah, I hope so.
It was on air,
It
dude.
gets confusing though because as we know, I can't speak to every race, but a lot of white guys' dicks completely different color than the rest of their body.
Really
that was a
freaks
wild
me
thing
out.
about
Yeah,
porn where
hard
you're
to
like,
keep track on the bandolier of like who's this one
Yeah,
belong to.
Really freaks me out.
Yeah.
it is nuts.
It seems like an unfortunate.
Yeah, and it feels like I hope. Why didn't you make my whole body this light purple?
Lavender.
Why doesn't your whole body look like you've been underwater for a long time?
Looks like an axolotl swimming around there.
Like, find my dick in a tide pool? What is this? Sean, time for your third and fourth picks.
Steve Carell.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
we'll go.
Okay.
Third pick, Steve Carell.
Mm.
You know, solid.
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 You love Dan in real life.
Helping me out. I didn't mind Dan in real life. That was one. That was an intellectual one, right? He wasn't like slapsticky in that.
I never saw
He
that
was a
one.
deadbeat stepdad, I think.
Yeah.
No. What am I thinking of? That's not Dan in real life.
You're thinking of the one with Ryan Gosling. That's not bad. With Emma
Crazy
Stone.
Stupid.
Crazy Stupid.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're well
Well,
into
no, that's
that.
not what I was thinking of. But that
You're
movie's
well into
amazing.
that.
I like
Little
that
Miss
one.
Sunshine. Anything in Little Miss Sunshine?
Beautiful boy?
No, he tried to kill himself in that.
No, I think he's like the way back or something. Or,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a movie where I think he's like an aggressively.
That's the
Mean
way
dad.
back about like the summer vacation, and it's in referencing.
think
it's
so.
The full back seat. in
Oh,
the station.
yeah.
Sorry if it's not Steve
No, you're
Carell
right.
that I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
but I anyway. Well, yes.
And speaking of dudes who got hot as they got older, like
Oh.
Carell was always like
Yeah.
kind of good looking.
Yeah.
But he really
definitely-
harnessed
The
it.
Silver Fox really
He
hit.
really
for him.
The
harnessed
gray
it.
looked good on him.
Yeah, it was almost like Michael Fox. He couldn't get, or Michael Scott. He couldn't get there quite.
Right. Yeah.
Like he wasn't allowed to, and then he just like.
His
yeah,
glow up
once
is
he raps
absurd.
Michael Scott, he's got fucking 25 million under his belt. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm allowed to be fucking hot. now.
Yeah, he opens it up.
Yeah.
He opens it
I'll
up.
get on test. I'll get my fucking minoxidil going.
Yeah.
He opened up the pit, dude. Yeah.
Tried to love someone.
Carell is a fucking
40-year-old
good-
virgin, too. I mean, just there's
So
what a-
funny.
So
I mean,
funny.
the American calling it the American Office feels like a lie at this point. It's
Yeah.
the
Right,
Office.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're like rebooting that. You know,
Yeah.
they're spinning off that. They've made mock shows that rip that off.
It's still it's still like one of the most watched shows.
It made mockumentary the standard for comedy.
Yeah, right. It's like everyone's like, well, it's actually easier if we just have Quinta look
Yeah.
at the camera. It's
If
like,
they can
great,
look at the
fine.
camera and that's not an error, then
Yeah.
great. Makes our job a lot easier.
Also, for what it's worth, every single person I know that's ever worked on The Office talks about Carell as like a fucking legend. Like, not only is he absolutely funny,
yeah.
but like, no questions asked about having to be in the background of your shot. No
Yeah.
questions asked about riffing with you in your thing. Like, he's
Oh,
just an
that's
absolute fucking
Those
pro.
are the things that
top to
people don't
bottom.
think
That's
about,
great.
that there are actors who will be like, well, no, I'm not going to be in those. I don't need to be in that shot. Why would I be in that shot?
Shoot
What am
me
I
out. I'm leaving.
Yeah. What am I filing papers for if they're just talking to Krasinski?
And the big shit like about The Office is because they do all those long shots. It's like, yes, no, Ellie Kemper, you have to stay at this computer for this whole day that you don't even talk.
Yeah.
But you're just in the background of this shot, so you have to be
I don't know.
there.
I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we call an
it's
easy
like
day.
set.
But
You're
like
waiting.
2 years in.
No, you get over that shit fast. You get over that shit fast. In year 3, you're like, you really need me at the fucking computer? I could be dropping heat in my trailer.
Yeah.
No, Sean would be in there freestyling.
Bars.
I'm going crazy.
I don't do the ABCs in the background talk.
The show's a
now
hit.
in
I got
Laker.
Young Metro in there.
Young Metro Boomer.
Why are we doing any of this if it's not to rap?
Your rider just keeps going up and up every year as you keep adding people to your hip hop entourage. I'm like, yeah, he needs alchemists for the year.
Fonzworth Bentley.
I swear to God, I saw Sean in Scott Storch at Jersey Mike's. I don't know, man.
Shoes off.
Yeah.
That's how you got to think, man.
4th pick.
Steve Kerr, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
us why you
getting
like
punched
Steve.
by Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Tell us why you like Kerr.
He was a bull. He's a dope coach.
Michael Jordan punched him.
Steves are getting thin.
Yeah, there you go. We've gotten to the
there we
truth.
go.
Yeah.
Steve, we're running out of Steves. I had one other one that I think I'll be able to get.
Kerr.
That I thought, would one of you, if you could say it, was Kerr going to be out there?
No.
Not
No.
once I got Nash.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I've always liked Steve Kerr's. He's fine. He was fine of the Bulls. That was when I was into basketball.
Sure.
So I knew him from that.
Right.
Real good coach. Seems like a good guy.
His dad was a professor at the American University in Lebanon.
I was going to say, yeah.
And was murdered.
Murdered.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I
That's
knew that
fucking
about
crazy.
Steve Kerr.
Crazy.
I
shit.
only, why do I know? I don't know a lot about sports. Was that in that?
Why do we
doc?
all know that? It
Was
must
that
have
in
been
The Last Dance?
It was
The Last Dance.
It
Okay,
had
yeah.
to be.
Because I don't know shit about sports, so whenever I know something about sports, I'm like, what movie is this?
Just four idiot dudes talk. We talked about dicks for 45 minutes. How do we know that smart thing about
Which
Steve Kerr?
Nazi didn't know that was the answer? And that's what got him shot by one of the platoon members.
Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah. Named the DiMaggio brothers.
Yeah, Kerr.
All right, Kerr. Time for my pick. All right. I'm going Jobs, dude.
Ugh.
Maybe not the best guy, but did bring us many of Apple's
You want to
best
talk about
inventions.
something happened in our lifetime?
Jobs,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Steve Jobs.
What happened with computers?
Right.
Just
Well, also the idea, like, yeah, he sucks, but if we're drafting Steve,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta.
he's a
up
fucking
there.
big-
inherently,
Steve.
he's got a bummer name. So,
Jobs.
Steve's.
Yeah, Steve. Oh, yeah.
Steve works, dude.
And I got Zahn already to take care of vibes. My
Yeah.
vibes
Yeah.
have a pretty
You needed
high
someone to
floor
handle
right
the
now.
business.
I need someone on the business end of things. I mean, like, just the things he brought us, like that computer, the iPhone, the
Iconic
the
style.
iPod, all that stuff. The
How
iconic
a guy
style.
should dress.
Jobs, dude. Steve Jobs. Also a good Fassbender performance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fassbender
solid.
knows
yeah.
what time it is. You don't get a lot of misses with Fassbender.
Who was the other one?
Seth
Yeah,
Rogen.
no.
Ashton Kutcher.
Kutcher.
It was Kutcher. Was
Yeah.
was that
Fucking
movie called
Swing
Jobs?
and a Miss, Playboy. It was called Steve Jobs. One of them was called Jobs. One was called Steve
The
Jobs.
Danny Boyle one is Jobs, right?
Yeah, that's the one with
Okay,
Fassbender.
okay,
And
Kutcher,
Winslet.
just keep not acting, man. He's like, he except for sticking up for Danny Masterson, I think he was like a good dude, wasn't he?
He's like a trillionaire from being like an angel investor and stuff. From
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he's like a
Oh.
GoPro. Well, he was a shark for an episode too
Yeah.
on Shark Tank. That's how you know he's got a little bit of cash lying
Interesting.
around.
I've been misinformed.
Well, there's also this. There's also that doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
Yeah, he might be good.
But there's that crazy Ashton Kutcher story that, and I'm out over my skis on this reference.
No,
here,
you
but
said earlier this is a fact. You just wanted to hide behind.
he went to go pick up a girl for a date, and she had been murdered.
Oh, this is real.
And
yeah,
this is
I've heard
real.
this
And
too.
he
Heard
saw
about that.
her and didn't report it right away, and protected himself first. And there's
Yeah.
it's a little dicey as to what's exactly is
Interesting.
going on
Right.
there.
I did
Yeah,
hear that.
We've heard that. That's what we've heard.
yeah, that's what we've heard.
We don't know
Kutch,
that
don't
that's-
kill me.
We don't know that that's a fact. Kutch
Whoa.
has shit, dude.
I wish I could throw out some more facts to stall, like as I
So
rapidly
I'm
Google
just
Steve.
Serial
I'm over here
killer.
getting bummed out.
What's that?
No, his girlfriend at the time was murdered by a serial killer who has since been sentenced to death.
Whoa.
That's with the Kutch, you get the horns.
Yeah. State. Kutch.
Oh man, that wasn't funny.
Well,
What are we supposed to do?
Well, you didn't see how she was killed.
You know,
it
it's
actually
funny.
is pretty funny when you see it.
It was a pratfall. He was the pratfall murderer. It's kind of a Chevy Chase vibe.
This is wild.
He would set up a breakaway table and push you through it.
So Bacardi. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, you're drinking rum tonight.
A little bit of what's on.
He's a rum
Don't
guy.
don't downplay it. You're drinking rum tonight,
I'll
dude.
throw it on you and light a match. You keep talking to me like that.
See what happens.
It's
when
not
you do that.
151.
I'll throw it on you and start
Trust me.
freestyling.
The real drop real heat on this.
It's getting hot in here. No Nelly. You need to change your pants. You're smelly.
Oh man, I met Nelly on the set of Wild and Out, and I had
That's a cool sentence.
I know.
I haven't heard somebody say wild and out.
I know. Well,
Wild
You
and
really
out.
pronounced
trust
it.
me, I wish I had a handful more credits.
You really pronounced the D, the apostrophe, and the N.
I think as the resident one white guy in my season, I think I had to say it.
I always liked the show. I was always interested. I thought it was fun. You didn't have a good time?
I had an absolute great time on that
Okay,
show.
yeah.
It was union, which not because Nick Cannon fought for it to be union.
Great.
And I got health insurance because of fucking Wild and Out residuals in the pandemic when shit hit the fan.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm always gonna have respect for him. I got to smoke a blunt with Erykah Badu. All this really fucking cool.
Does she seem like a witch for real?
Yes, dude.
I fucking knew it.
I felt like
Yeah.
I felt like it was like a witch of a culture I don't know yet.
Yeah, no,
like,
people. A lot of
like,
people have said
an
that she might
earthy,
be
weird-
a witch.
Yeah, she was such good vibes. But also Nelly was on, and it was a game called Plead the Fifth, where you had to ask a question that would.
How was it spelled?
Oh, I said it right.
Is there another
It was
apostrophe
definitely spelled.
involved?
It was spelled FIF.
Okay.
Let's just be honest. That's the way DJ D-Rec pronounced it. You were supposed to get the person to embarrass them to plead the fifth, to say they won't answer the question.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I said and I'm going to quote my own joke. First of all, I came out and said, "I'm glad to see the cut on your face healed."
Yeah.
And that got a little bit of a
You
pop.
got to say that to Nelly.
Yeah, I got to say that to Nelly. And then I said, "When did you think you sold out more? When you did a duet with Lance Bass or with the Honey Nut Cheerios B?" And the
he
crowd
laughed?
dead silent. He did not laugh.
Oh, no.
He went fully like defensive, like, "Oh, the bully's being bullied." And he's like, "Where'd you get that fucking haircut?" And just started going into like fat white guy shit that didn't read at all.
Damn.
And then after it was just like, "Yo, dude, you are one funny motherfucker."
Oh!
And dapped me
He
up.
said
And I
that
was
to
like, he realized how bad he must have looked like in the
Yeah.
whole thing. It was like, I gotta like get some traction back.
That's
But-
true, because I've always loved Nelly. He always seems like one of those guys who could do anything.
I think he's come around because wasn't he in like the Longest Yard remake or
Yeah,
something? Like
yeah,
that?
yeah. He used to fuck people up at Rock and Jock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's
He
a
was a
fucking
great-
stud.
he was a great
He could have
baseball
been a Major
player.
League Baseball
Yeah,
player.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys who could just do it all.
Why they haven't brought back Rock and Jock is so far beyond me. I don't know. It is such a good, fun idea.
I'm laughing because you're so
players-
earnest.
It's
funny.
such
Players
a
are
good
now
idea.
like $50 to $70 million investments, and if they bust an Achilles
So
throwing a football from a Barcalanger with wheels on
focus more on the Rock and less on the Jock.
All
Give me
right,
like,
Also,
okay,
nobody
there you
wants
go.
to get crossed up by Queen Latifah again.
yeah.
Have
I
you
think
seen
it's
that
fun
clip?
I can name two guys on this couch who want to get crossed up. By
Let's go.
yeah, I think I'd like to be equalized.
Bringing down the house.
That was
UNITITTY.
You're not a bitch. That wasn't as good.
All right.
man.
Gabrus, your fourth pick?
Oh, I'm fucking out in the weeds here,
Me
brother.
too. It's
yeah,
bad.
I'm
It's
fucking
bad now.
I'm gonna have to go with, due to my love of the Trip movie series.
Yes,
and I like Alan Partridge too, but I'm more of a diehard Trip guy. I'm gonna go with Steve Coogan.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
big Trip guy.
That was-
Those
love
movies are
Trip.
perfect.
That the Michael Caine man, it just
Yeah.
brought that to the surface.
And you don't do the broken voice.
It's broken voice. Yeah. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
It's a bit more up here, isn't it? When I made a travel show with my buddy Adam Pally, and, and we were fully inspired by that show to be like, by those movies, to be like, we can go show the restaurants, but we don't have to show close-ups of the food. We could just do bits and make it about the travel element.
For real.
Because that series, that's so I'm so jealous of like British people with
Yeah,
that.
I
Like with
know.
the fact that they could even that gets made. You know what I mean?
And
It's just so fun, and I never really knew. Was it scripted, or was it just them going to try and food and really just messing around?
I think they had like probably an outline for like narrative beats, but then they were like, when we sit down here, eventually mention that like you're having issues with at home or whatever.
Yeah.
But then just going
They
off.
really were just trying food in places, or like those were sets like that. I mean,
I think they were
You know
real
what I'm saying?
locations. I think they were going to real restaurants and
awesome.
sitting down.
I'm
in
going to
real
watch one of them
restaurants.
tonight. They're
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah,
too.
they're all good. The last one's in Spain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The trip
Yeah,
in
Greece,
Spain.
Italy, Spain.
Steve Coogan definitely should have picked before Kerr. Now that I hear you say it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kerr.
That was crazy.
Dude, I mean, he coached the Warriors several championships.
That was a deep. I was just happy to think of one at that point. I got to fucking land this fucking.
All my
plane tonight.
Kerpologies.
All Kerpologies. David, time for your fourth and then your final pick. We'll do a lightning round.
Kerp
Hot in. Kerr.
Do you think he ever did that?
So hot and curved.
So hot and Kerr, yeah. Just give
And then
him
like
a coach.
Steph Curry took it.
Steph? Steph is
Stefan?
No,
Steph?
no.
Hey,
Steph.
Steph, you don't want to tear your ACL later, do you? Then I'd stop saying that.
Curry your enthusiasm?
Sure, I said Kerr walking.
Okay.
Kerp walking.
Okay, can I take
Probably not.
Finn Urkel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say
Ooh,
yeah.
Steve Urkel,
I
yeah.
think that's
He's a
amazing, and that
Steve.
should have gone.
He was huge.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
He was huge.
God, I didn't think about.
I tried all day to think of fictional Steves. And
I
I'd-
cannot.
He was a robot.
He's got an aunt in Altoona,
I didn't know that.
didn't he? That's one of his jokes. Like, didn't he have a cousin in Altoona or an aunt in Altoona?
maybe.
He was dating that really hot dead lady.
Hold on.
He had a Stefan Urkel, of course, his alternate. He also had, he drank Bruce juice and learned karate in one
Yes,
episode.
that
to
was
keep
the-
tying into a lot of
Dog-
previous conversations.
I remember that TGIF because I was hyped for it that whole week. I remember that week where they were doing the promos where they're like, Friday night, Steve turns into Bruce Lee. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the best day of my life. And then I remember when he was Bruce Lee because he's like doing Bruce Lee shit. And at one point, he picks up some nuts off the table and he goes, cashews, my favorite. And I was like, this guy's a genius.
He was.
Jaleel. Jaleel could do anything.
He had an aunt Una who lived in Altoona.
Aunt Una
Una
from
Urkel.
Yeah, Una Urkel.
Una Urkel.
I saw
And his
Una
sister,
Urkel. I'm like, what am I
or
looking
his
at?
cousin Myrtle Urkel.
Myrtle Urkel. Yeah.
Myrtle.
And Stefan Urkel, who you don't get.
I hated that.
Two different guys.
I feel like
I hate what that means.
Yeah.
It was like the only way he could get Laura is, and then Laura,
Oh, for
this
sure.
jerk, what an asshole, was like, yeah, just stay Stefan forever and we can get married.
Terrible lesson.
Get out of here.
Terrible lesson.
Get out of here.
Well, you know it came directly from Jaleel White himself.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like
Oh,
the behind
yeah,
the scenes is
yeah.
Jaleel White being like,
Being like-
I'm getting fucking roasted at these Hollywood parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta let me get some pussy.
They need to
People-
know. They need to know that I
People
got it in me.
Gotta know I'm hot.
Yeah.
I talked to my friend Dustin Diamond. I see what's happening to him.
Yeah, I can't walk
Don't
down that
screech
path.
me.
Yeah, don't screech me.
Don't screech me.
teach me.
Hammer don't screech me.
Don't screech me, teach me.
If they had had a machine that he could have gone into and been scratched,
Yeah.
he might be still with us.
I don't know if there was a scratch in Dustin Diamond. There were the way there was
Wait,
a
there was a
Stefan.
Stefan Urkel.
Scratch.
Scratch sounds like fuck too, though. He's just a different kind of.
He's just a tweaker.
It's like an active method that goes to Bayside.
And lightning round for the final picks. Your fifth pick.
Wozniak.
Was, dude.
Oh,
Laws and
man.
jobs.
All right, we got both.
We
Yeah.
got
Oh man.
Both the hitters off the board.
Was
Yeah,
Woz your go-to?
No, I had
Okay.
I had one fictitious Steve that I was sitting on, not knowing I was going to blow it out in the fifth round. Glad you broke this barrier with Steve Urkel. I'm going to go with Steve Zissou.
Steve Zissou.
Oh, yeah.
Life
Yeah.
Aquatic.
He was
Yeah.
on the list that I was just looking at.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even going to say my list like that. I'm not going to play you guys out.
I'm going to go with the original host of the Tonight Show, Steve Allen.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. I like to hear. Not a lot of legendary athletes named Steve, right?
Well, there's been a couple.
Franchise.
I got one on my
Steve
team.
Young.
Steve Francis, Steve Young.
Yeah.
Those
Stevie
are the
franchise.
Steves I'm thinking.
I ain't
of.
saying gonna pick it, but Steve Largent was another one.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Atwater.
Steve Atwater,
But
Steve
Steve
Young,
Largent.
Steve. When they're
The
you just said
Seahawks punter.
No,
He's a
the
receiver.
quarterback or
Oh, yeah.
receiver.
Receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name? Steve. I thought Largent had a different first name.
Steve Largent.
Oh.
Who is
Now
it
you're
from?
so mad. Can we redo from the
Yeah,
beginning?
I got to pick
Now that he
Largent.
knows Largent's first name, can
I'm
we
going to
start
save
over?
him for the white receiver draft.
Welcome.
Please have me back. Please have me back for the under 100 yards.
The white receiver draft. Yeah, we're trying to grow the show. You know?
I got Ed McCaffrey.
Figured we'd open up to a white
And
receiver.
McCaffrey would be my number one wide
Yeah,
receiver,
that's my
though.
number one
Don
for sure.
Beebe, you know,
Don
just a
Beebe.
God, there's some fucking good ones. Yeah.
Say them.
Huh?
Because
Say them.
I'm already out.
Don Beebe. Does Julian Edelman
drowning.
count?
Julian Edelman. You got a lot of
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The guy.
Oh man,
who's
if my
on-
dad was still alive, he'd be able to rattle off 10 of the toughest white football players.
Okay.
He seems to always know all those guys' names.
But we can't do white cornerbacks, though. That's not real.
That's
Yeah,
one.
Seymour.
That's a
That's
one
just
person
Seymour.
draft.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Oh man, I'm blanking on white
I still gotta
receivers.
go.
Yeah.
There's the guy who was on the Rams. Cooper Cup.
Oh,
Cooper Kupp. I remember him from Hard Knocks a few years ago.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Kupp.
I had him on
Hard
my
Knocks is good,
fantasy
by the way.
team
The
a while
Buffalo
back.
one. I'm watching
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm 2 episodes in. I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Hard Knocks is the best.
I think the
It
show
makes
has
you
fallen
love
off. in
bad
the-
teams.
I think the show has fallen off in the last 3 years because they stopped following the players that you were wondering if they were getting cut or not. Because that used to be the dream for me. Because then I would be watching week 12 and I'd be like, oh, Green Bay has the guy who's the tight end of the,
Yeah.
oh, fuck,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all. But now I used to love the drama of following these like 21-year-olds. Like
It's the
now-
most exciting part.
Yeah, and that,
Yeah.
and I love the Bills. They're one of my other favorite teams, so it's fun to watch them. The show is so well made, such interesting people, so I always love it. But I think it used to be stronger when it really followed the young kids.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found out
You saw
Josh
her-
Allen's married to Haley Steinfeld, and I'm like, how are they going to get her on this show? Because that would be tight.
She'll
they're
be on.
trying.
I bet you
of
will.
course. Well, do you remember last year when
Simone
they
Biles.
what? Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
because
dude.
he went to the
she was on-
Olympics.
She was on with her
Yeah.
husband.
Remember
Are they
last year when they brought out what's his name, Sabretooth, who does the voiceover
Yeah,
for it all, Liev
Not
Schreiber.
Liev
Yeah.
Schreiber.
They bring Liev Schreiber out and like all these like 21-year-old kids who have no idea who he is. And they're like, hey, look, and they're like, oh, and they're like,
then they
he's
found
the
out-
voice. They're like, oh, sick, bro. Like they have no
You're
idea.
the voice of God. I remember a lot
He
of kids
does-
being
he
like,
does
God's here.
He does crush that shit, though.
Yes,
See
he's the
Bosch?
best.
He
Yeah.
goes-
See Bosch? What's his show? He had that show where he was.
Was,
No,
he,
he
was
was-
Bosch the show?
He was in
No,
Glendale. He was
Oh,
the,
Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan.
Ray
yes.
Donovan.
Yeah.
I don't know
Ray
the difference
Donovan.
between those two shows.
Ray Donovan's good.
There's not much difference.
No.
But in Bosch, his first name is Aronymous. So
No, it's not.
yes,
Is it
is.
really?
Yes.
Aronimus Bosch?
Yep, like the famous painter.
He's in the Scream
Painter-
movies. He's Cotton Weary.
Uh,
We're not talking about that. Steve Olson. He's an old pro skateboarder. Skated for shorties back in the day.
Yeah.
Wait, so
that
who
shit's got pop.
was your fifth Steve?
Steve Allen, the
Okay,
Tonight Show. guy. Yeah.
And then yours is
I'm doing Steve Olson from Shorties. If you were skating in like the late 90s, early 2000s, mid 90s to early 2000s, Steve Olson. His dad is also named Steve Olson, who's another famous skateboarder from like the 70s, but I'm taking the one from the 90s who was on
Junior.
Foundation and Shorties. And
hell yeah.
it was I was trying to work a skateboarder in there, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and I just thought of Steve Olson.
And a
Oh,
babe.
hell yeah.
Ill dude.
And a
Good
babe.
work. That's considered ill communication on your
That
part.
is ill
I do
communication.
what I can. Bacardi communication.
It's right out of the
That's
Rum
what he's
Diaries,
freestyling
dude.
under.
Freestyle.
That's a white guy rapper name for sure. Ill communication.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
That's
Beastie Boys
100%.
album.
Yeah, it's a Beastie Boys cover band.
Yeah. Is it?
No, I mean it
Oh.
sounds like the right
It's a
name.
Beastie Boys album for sure.
It is. It is
Yeah.
an album
Yeah.
for sure.
There's an
Yeah.
album called it. I didn't even know.
Beastie
License
Boys.
to Ill and Ill Communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
It's the one where they're like the
All's
dudes holding
Boutique.
the fast food drive-through.
Uh,
Atwater Village, full of Beastie Boys lore.
Really?
Yeah, we're the neighborhood I live in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
We
they
used to have a
started.
studio there. No,
Oh,
they're from
okay.
New York.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sure they are.
yeah. New York.
No sleep till the 2. This doesn't hit really.
Sleep till Glendale.
That was one of those things where I'm like, why'd I just say that? No, they're not from Atwater Village. What dickhead.
That's where Paul's Boutique is. Right there on Hyperion.
That does it. Isaac, do you have a Steve?
The billionaire owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Ballmer.
Oh, there you go.
Good call.
A lot of tech Steves.
A lot of tech Steves.
A lot of tech Steves.
I was also going to take the only Asian Steve that's
Yeah.
famous, Steve Aoki.
Aoki.
That was going to be my lap before
You
I
know
thought
what's
Steve
fucked
Olsen.
though? I think his dad's cooler.
Yeah,
The
wait.
Benihana guy.
The Benihana.
Yeah, Rocky
His dad's a
Aoki.
Benihana guy?
Yeah.
This is the first I'm hearing of this lore.
Wait, isn't he also like some kind of a like Daredevil? His dad, like he got to do like a lot of weird shit.
Well,
dad.
his dad is the guy in Wolf of Wall Street. Like,
right.
it is really him.
Oh,
Like,
really?
He got caught up in those Jordan Belfort and Penny
Yeah,
scams.
his dad's a wild guy.
Aoki is a wild name. I feel like I'd be a little bucker if my name was Sean Aoki.
Whoa,
Dude,
Rocky
it would be
Aoki? His name was Rocky Aoki.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. Japanese-born
won't hold
American.
on.
Shut the fuck up.
Get your little dick beater out of my face.
A Japanese American restaurateur, professional offshore powerboat racer, and amateur wrestler.
Oh
no,
my
dog.
God.
Rocky's nuts.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Men used to have to be Renaissance men.
Yes.
You used to have to be an Wait, who's an onshore powerboat racer?
Yeah, that's
Hold
a
on.
good
He's super
question.
dangerous.
I guess rivers and lakes, and he's
I
in
mean,
ocean.
technically, me, I have some RC boats.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
tell you to stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used
Yeah.
to.
A lot of people don't know that was inspired by Rocky.
By Rocky Aoki.
Hold on. In August
T-Boss said it in the
1973,
Boss gave him AIDS.
Aoki launched Genesis, a softcore pornographic men's magazine with 2 centerfolds each issue.
My
He
man.
also
Two
did-
centerfolds. Imagine that's the fucking
He was
brain. That's
trying-
cocaine
That's
thinking.
yeah.
He's like
Oh,
one
you know what
centerfold
would be
No,
killer.
no,
he came to
my
him on the
two.
powerboat.
That's Benny.
He said, "What if we have two?"
Yeah,
I
one,
heard-
one blows off when you accidentally open it and you need a backup on the boat.
I
Yeah.
heard he was out offshore powerboat racing. The engine broke down. He was like, "Well, we're gonna die out here," and he said, "No." He unfolded both centerfolds, used them as a sail, and he brought them safely to shore.
And that's where the song comes
And-
from. My angel is two centerfolds.
That's right.
Andy was super hungry. He cooked some shrimp in front of everybody on the hot engine.
The hot engine.
And that's where Benihana came.
And someone's like, "Give me one." He goes, "Well, I can't pass it to you. How about?" Yeah.
Fling it on in.
Now, I know we all probably felt this to be true, even though we didn't know factually. 2 things. He died at the age of 69, of course.
Yeah.
He started making money. One of his first jobs in America was working 7 days a week in an ice cream truck in Harlem.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Rocky
Yeah.
Aoki.
Rocky Aoki. That's how you get into power boating.
I would
Harlem
buy.
ice cream truckman.
I would buy a Choco Taco from a guy named Rocky in Harlem.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The Rocco
Are Choco
Choco.
Tacos still out?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
Rocco Choco
A
Taco.
Rocco Choco Taco.
Oh yeah, he started braiding them himself.
Hold on.
He just makes these at home.
Yeah,
This guy
Rocky's
was
Chocky
insane.
Tacky.
He funded and crewed the Double Eagle V, the first balloon to successfully cross the Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
this is what I'm
We got to
saying.
draft Rocky Aoki.
Yeah.
Just in general. Like,
Yeah,
So that's 5 each. That's 20 total.
About 20, yeah. 4 times 5, 20
Give or
fish.
take a couple.
It only took 84 hours.
This is what I'm talking about. Actors, millionaires,
man.
billionaires. Let's see some fucking stunts.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah.
dating a 26-year-old
Yeah.
or putting your wife in the Bond movies because you own Amazon.
No, you're so right.
Fucking
You're
do
so right.
crazy shit with your money. Do philanthropical stuff. Do dumb stunts. Fund something cool.
Because
you know?
why do you have a billionaire? Well, otherwise, why do you have $1 billion to hang out with stand-up comedians?
That's
Yeah.
fucking
fucking
crazy to
donkey.
me. Yes.
He got hepatitis from a blood transfusion after a 1979 speedboat crash under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, that's how you.
I got hepatitis under the Golden Gate Bridge. Speedboat
Yeah, I was
accident.
speedboating. I was speedboating.
Yeah, me too, bro. The streets of Philadelphia.
Yeah, what was his name?
What's no one going to research?
It's a guy named Speedboat who hung under.
Irvin Speedboat Johnson. One of his lesser known nicknames.
Well, that's what they knew him as under the bridge.
Yeah. You ever go to Speedboat Johnson movie theater?
He'll get you in and out of there like a robbery speedboat, man. He knows what time it is.
You have another Rocky
Okay.
Aoki fact?
Well, no, there were rumors that he was in the 1960 Summer Olympics representing Japan, but that's not true. But
No, that's
Bunch
some
of white
racist,
dudes.
That's some racist shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
Rock
be the type of guy that
Yeah.
it's almost believable you
Right.
were in the Olympics in the 1960s.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it wouldn't be crazy.
right, it wouldn't be crazy to hear that. So like, live a life where people go, I think he was also in the Olympics. Is that true?
Yeah.
Because like Dolph Lundgren was like one of those guys. Like he fucking like
Right.
low key, his life is insane. You're like, you could just keep throwing shit on there, like
Yep.
Chuck, like, and it's just such a fucking amazing
It
life.
really is not that I wouldn't believe about someone like Dolph Lundgren. I'd be like, of course.
Yeah,
Why-
like,
why-
who's
why not?
making that up?
he did
Might have
hold
said.
the U.S. flyweight wrestling title in 62, 63, and 64.
Rocky did?
Rocky Aoki.
Jesus,
I need a biopic. I need a Rocky
Yeah,
Aoki
we got to know
biopic.
what that kid. His daughter was in one of the Fast and the Furiouses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Michelle Rodriguez.
Devin Aoki.
Michelle Rodriguez.
That would be awesome.
That is so funny.
I just anytime Fast and the Furious comes up, I'm obsessed with the idea that there's a world where they go to this big race, and it's called Race Wars.
Yeah. It's so
It's
awesome.
the most diverse movie that exists,
It's
but
so
they do go to
awesome.
Race
Yeah.
Wars frequently. Did we meet at
No
Race
one ever
Wars?
even brought it up that like, isn't it weird? It's called Race Wars. and there's like a lot of different races
I
here.
brought it up so much that I started my own race war.
Yeah.
We do Race Wars at High Plains every year where we all race each other. It's like you have a hat that says Race Wars on it.
I do. It says Race Wars 2024.
Wait, Devin Aoki in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
Holy shit.
She's
touched-
kind of.
She's
touched
very in it
everything.
too.
She's
I'm
really fucking.
about to tell Isaac she's the Asian woman. So obvious.
Yeah,
Well, she
no, I
plays the
know.
Asian woman.
Yeah, no.
Oh, thanks. Super helpful, man.
His porno mag ran for 40 years.
40 years
40
of a porno?
Genesis.
Imagine your Genesis runs longer than the Sega system.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
More popular than the Bible.
How many porno mags got 40 years?
40-year porno mag.
The
dude.
two
It's like
centerfolds,
that
man.
and Black Tail.
Those are the only two, the big ones.
Yeah. Playboy. Well, Playboy, Penthouse probably.
That's not porno.
Yeah.
Swank.
Club International.
Yeah.
The-
Hustler's a porno mag, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Porno.
Hustler's a porno man, right? Hey, Dad, me and my friends are having a sleepover. Can you look this up online or something? Hey, wake up. Hustler's a porno mag, right?
You know we're Cherokee, right?
Hey, what are the big porno mags for your generation?
You're watching Sheena Hustler.
Wake up. You know we're Cherokee, right?
You went to bed thinking you were pretty much Irish. Turns out you're like 80% Cherokee or Lakota. I'm different drunk tonight. I
had
drank tequila
Bacardi,
tonight.
so we're about 60% Bacardi. I think
now-
it's a tribe.
If I drink whiskey, you're going to be Shoshone, so watch your back.
I don't understand that reference.
It's another tribe.
To recap, David, you went first. You took Stone Cold Austin, Irwin, Gutenberg, Urkel, and Wozniak. Gabrus, you took
That walk
Buscemi,
into a bar.
Yeah.
Buscemi, McQueen, Martin, Coogan, Zissou. I took Harvey Nash, Zahn, Jobs, Allen. Sean, you took Winwood, Perry, Carell, Kerr, and Olson.
That's pretty tight.
Good picks
Yeah,
all
those are
around.
great
Yeah.
names.
That's good, Steve.
We didn't leave a lot of Steves
There's
on
not
the
a lot
board.
of
No,
Steves
there's
on the
no
bone.
meat on the bone. There's nothing left.
No. Aoki's
Francis?
the big loss. Yeah.
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't like
would've-
him, though.
I would have picked that.
Steve Rogers, also just a wimpy little twink from New York.
Yeah.
Depending
Yeah,
on where
yeah,
you catch him.
Is he from New York?
Yeah, he's a Brooklyn guy, right?
Brooklyn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
know that.
No, he's from Atwater Village.
Yeah, that's where Paul's boutique is.
No sleep till Thanos' house. Welcome to Thanos' house. Whoops, half
It's
the
funny
apps are
when they
gone.
go to retired they go to retired Thanos' cabin to cut his head off, and you're like, he lives in a cabin.
Yeah, right.
He killed a third of the universe, and he lives in a cabin.
Yeah, I just wanted some peace,
Now I
man.
can finally kick back, finish my novel.
What he's doing.
You mentioned Steve Miller earlier. So Steve Miller, there's one of them.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
titular Steve Miller. Yeah.
But not a ton of
Yeah.
other Steves we left
No.
out there, dude.
I think we scraped it.
Yeah, we did.
I think we scraped the whole thing.
If we left any Steves on the board, let us know. Hit us up at allfantasypodcast@gmail.com. Shout out to everyone on the AFE Patreon, where you can get auction drafts, mailbag episodes, this or that episodes, live episodes, all of that stuff. Shout out to everyone on the AFE Shaslackity. Shout out to everyone on the AFE subreddit. Shout out to our wonderful producer, Steve. Shout out to Saint
Steve
Sue
who?
Carmel.
What Steve?
Steve, dude.
No, pick a last name.
Yeah,
pick a last name with all the
which out
Steves
of
are
all
thrown
the
around.
Steves we
Try
just
not
said,
to
what-
say
What
Aoki.
Steve is he?
Lee.
This is Steve Lee.
Steve K. Lee. Or Isaac K. Steve, whichever way you want to play
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
K. Steve.
Isaac K. Steve, the Steve man. Shout out to Saint Sue Carmel. Shout out to Frankie Ocean. Shout out to Sid the Dude. Shout out to Haji Beats. And more important than all of that, tune in again next week to another brand new episode of All Fantasy Steve.
Shaklackety.
That was a Headgum podcast.